He may just been busy. And are we on there? It says okay. Let me refresh my other page here.
Perhaps I can post it to him via chat, so to speak.
There we go. Okay, we're live now. All right. Yeah,
Okay.
so I'm here with Evidence, folks. I have not spoken to Evidence in like forevers, but Mr. Evidence came across Mr. Thomas Lundy. He's, I guess, your bottom of the barrel, apologist, where he doesn't know dick about apologetics, but he kind of latches on to what he thinks are really good points, and he likes to burden shift. That's one thing that I noticed. Evidence. Well, yeah, go ahead and talk a little bit about your the video response you made to him.
Yeah, it was this guy Thomas Lundy, and I just stumbled upon him. He made some interesting claims about intelligent design and creation, so I just had to respond to him. The odd thing, though, is that he didn't present any evidence for his assertions, which is kind of usual for creationists, I suppose. But it was kind of fun, and then we have some chat under my channel, and then you joined, and he has this question pops around all the time. What is the question now again? Can you see it?
I'm trying to pull up the other. I'm getting my other screen together so I can screen share. And I just lost his. Okay, there. Because I type in Thomas Lundy and your video comes up. Let me screen share
Mm.
other screen. Do this. Okay, that's me. Yeah, the same question he keeps asking everybody.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. What is the criteria for intelligent design?
yeah. Because he asked me this question. I'm like, this is not my fucking claim, dude. I'm not sure why you're asking me. Like, I don't hold to intelligent design. Why would I supply evidence for something that you're a point that you're trying to make? Like,
Mm.
and I, it was weird. But then it's like, okay, well, he doesn't. I think that he's trying to, in some weird way, show that people don't understand his position. So his way of doing that, and to get people to that position or that area or cue card, whatever you want to call it, is to go, okay, I'm just going to throw out something. And so
Yeah.
once that person throws out whatever, he can go, oh no, see, you don't know what I'm talking about. I've seen that before many, many, many times. But Mr. and that's Mr. Lundy, by the way, folks. Uh, if you actually go to Evidence's channel, go subscribe, by the way, and you will see him ask people this. People who aren't even really commenting on the content, like Mr. Uh, Zinzala here. I'm not going to say your first name because I'm going to butcher it. You deserve a Nobel Prize for discovering someone more stupid than you, man. Thank you. I forgot to one up. There we go. I forgot to one up that. But I assume you are highly intelligent. Yeah, this keeps coming up. I guess this is sarcasm. I don't know what this is.
Mm.
But then he says, okay, question. What is the criteria for intelligent design? And so he had actually asked me the same thing. Where is it? Trying to find it. Question. What's the criteria for intelligent design? Last time I fucking checked, I don't hold to intelligent design. So why would I like I'm sitting here trying to explain it to him. So I said, you know what, going back and forth like this is a bit annoying. So let's
Yeah.
do
I
this.
mean, it's like asking. I mean, what is your stance about biblical creation? Well, I don't have one.
Yeah, this. Oh, like I said, I have not finished watching the whole video. I will fully admit that I only got to watch a little bit of it while I was at work on the toilet. So, what the fuck is creationalism? What is that?
That is his word.
That is okay. It feels
Uh,
like.
if you listen to it, he says creationalism a lot.
So you okay? I was wondering why you put that there. I was like, okay, so
Uh,
he came up with okay. So I
no,
guess he didn't realize it's just called creationism.
no, yeah, correct.
Oh my
I
goodness.
having a bit of fun with him. I'm sorry about that, but
No,
I just
it is funny. It is funny because I'm going to
I just
start
had to.
using that.
Yeah. And then he says axe just like G-man, so I had to make fun of that too. So
Oh yeah, I stay away from that because I can't pronounce Horror. And recently, someone told me that I've been saying efficacious the wrong way. I've been saying efficacious, which is much easier to say, but that's one of those funny things that I can't talk about anybody because I do the same thing. I misspeak all the time. But uh, but yeah, it's I'm more concerned with this guy and a lot of the stuff that he's trying to put forth because some of it is just out of this world, and a lot of it comes from some of these comments. I'm trying to find another comment. Oops, let me hide replies. There we go. Um, okay, yeah, somebody actually picked up on creationalism.
Mm.
Okay, and he says, that's he just made an error. You meant to say creationism, and so he builds these weird scenarios, right? That's what I like about him too. This guy's he's unique, folks. Um, it says, "Hi, Hans P. Hansen. Euro intelligence. The intelligence are built in the system, so it don't need an external source of intelligence. Okay, try to build an intelligent computer without using intelligence to build it. I don't even know what that sentence means. You build an intelligent computer without using intelligence. How do you like? We need to start with a definition of what he considers intelligence, period, like that. What is intelligence? Okay, then how can we detect whatever this intelligence is and its manifestations in the real world? So I can create two categories: things that are intelligently designed and things that are not intelligently designed.
Yeah.
That's something that I've not been able to determine, but did you make any headway with that?
Now it's the old ID arguments. I mean, how can a mindless matter, DNA, so to speak, make the brain? I mean, it's that kind of question.
Yeah, it really doesn't seem to go anywhere with this guy. And then actually, I see. Actually, this was a day ago. Mr. Hans kind of goes in for the kill with some of these questions, is trying to understand what this guy is talking about. But he ends up, Mr. Lundy ends up asking people questions about his like aspects of his argument, and that's what I really find perplexing. That's what I'm really trying to wrap my brain around. So maybe he just doesn't understand, or we don't know. Like he stopped replying, so I'm wondering if he's just fucked off somewhere or what.
Yeah, either that or he is super intelligent and we are so stupid that we don't get it.
Ah,
That
that's it.
that might be a possibility.
That's it. Oh, speaking of doing tissue paper, okay. So have you run across Mr. Intelligent Design?
No,
Really? You have not run across Mr. Intelligent Design?
I don't think so.
Okay, let me see if I can. Let me go to Steve's channel. Oh, actually, you know what, Mr. Intelligent, I can't spell evidently. Okay, so that's a thing. Uh, there's a crash course on intelligent design. I gotta watch that later. So there is a guy named Mr. Intelligent Design, like that. That's his actual handle on Google Plus, and he is interesting. Let's say that. Um,
He could have just went by the name Mr. Pseudoscience.
he could have, but he considers himself a scientist. He stopped referring to himself specifically as a scientist, but he's now more of a discoverer. And
Okay.
so, since he is a discoverer, he doesn't need to do peer review because peer review is for um, no one other than uh, other discoverers can peer review him. And the stuff that he says just in general doesn't make sense. So if what I'm saying just sounds all the way fucked at this, it's not you, and it's certainly not me. It's the fact that I'm trying to articulate literally what he's told us, because we kept asking him, how are you? Why do you call yourself the father of intelligent design. So I'm the father, I'm the inventor, and says, okay, well that's cool, but the fuck does that even mean? So I'm going to try and play you a little bit of like, because he has the same standard intro for everything. Like everything that he does in every channel, he has to introduce himself and give his whole spiel. It's like Ronnie's, more sophisticated uncle, basically.
Okay.
Now hold on, Drag. But let's give Edgar here some credit. He does have a PowerPoint.
Oh, you go fuck yourself. That don't mean shit. He does.
He uses a whiteboard. He has a PowerPoint. He lays everything out for you.
He does. Like if
he might have a little bit of word salad now and again with his problem solution and.
Oh no, we're going to get to that. No.
But he does lay it out for you. He's an author of 6 books that you can buy on Amazon. Granted, some of them are leaflets, but they're still published books on Amazon.
He is a nice guy. I will always say that about Edgar, Mr. Intelligence. He is always a nice guy. He's always very courteous, very kind. I don't find anything displeasing about his personality at all. But he is just dense as a fucking bag of rocks. So I'm going to play a little bit evidence. I hope you're sitting down.
Would that be Rock's Agent Satellite?
No, shut up. Stop. No. We're going to get to the test later.
Oh, yes, he has a test.
We're going to get to the test. Everyone's failed the test, by the way. Everybody's failed the test.
Okay,
Hold on. All right.
Well, I'm actually having Edgar on every week if possible. He's going to be like,
no, you're not, Steve.
My channel.
The last video was like 1,200 views.
Yeah. Well, I've already milked Ronnie for all I can, right? I mean, there's only so much dump buckery goes around with him. So.
Don't underestimate Ronnie.
But anyway, so what were you were saying to me, Edgar, that something about evolution and that you have falsified it. Do you want to go into more detail about that?
Yeah.
And I'll give you plenty of time, so go ahead.
Okay, so I can show you my slide. Okay. So first, I told you that I discovered the real intelligence.
Mm-hmm. Got that.
And okay, and I made an experiment for intelligence. And this was maybe you can see the pictures.
That was in your book, right?
Yes. And then after I discovered these things, I applied this to biology. And I show you these limits about intelligence, and I show you this. I never showed you this picture last week. So when I apply this to intelligence, when I apply intelligence to biology, I found out that the way the theory of evolution explained world or the living biological world are different from what I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
So to support further my explanation about biology, I made an experiment for biology. Maybe you can show this. You can show this to.
Oh, it's been shown. I'm presenting you right now, man. There you go. You're.
Yeah. Okay. I have made an experiment for biology, knowing what is intelligence in myself. Okay. So I bought 2 radish experiment. I bought 2 radish. This one, and 1 radish was put inside a dark closet, and 1 radish was put in sunlight. Okay, I'm trying to differentiate the 2. This one is very elemental, it's very simple experiment. And then I made it for 5 or 7 days. Okay, and I recorded the chains. And after that, I made a conclusion based on the experiment. My experiment tells me that my experiment tells me that the light is important to the plant, the this plant, and life for me is intelligent design. And inside mechanism work inside the plants, and the defense mechanism work inside the plants. Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, no,
Sorry.
Let's finish. Go ahead.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. So my conclusion from my experiment is that third, the outside mechanism works. There's effect of nature from the radish plant. One change, drastically changed. One died. And number 4, light was part of the collective nature. When we define nature, we mean to say that light is also included in the definition of nature. And Darwin, when Darwin said the change of the species of finches, he concluded evolution. When I said the changes in radish, I call it interrelation. Okay, interrelation agent. Me as one agent who had changed the fate of these radishes because I put in different places. And number 6, before protecting reproduction, based on my experiment, life is being protected first. So before the radish, this generation of radish protect reproduction, they must first protect their life. That's what I found in my experiment. 7, plant cannot move to get away from danger or hide from danger. So when I put the plant in a dark room, he cannot move. He cannot find sunlight. So for example, if you put radiation to a plant or virus, it cannot move. It will die. Meaning that before it evolves, it will die first. My experiment showed that before any plants will change or evolve as the way the theory of evolution defines as evolution, they will die first. Thus, there's no evolution in plants. Plants are interrelating to surroundings with time to live. Life is intelligent. Life is intelligent.
Okay.
Design. That's why I found my experiment. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so before we go on anymore with this shit, Evidence, do you understand a goddamn thing that he's saying?
Hardly. I have to drink beer to understand.
Yeah, I just like to point out though that he does have that little stick for pointing at the screen.
But you know, yeah. I mean, I can't stand. You first of all, you cannot rule out that there are people that play stupid on purpose to get views. I mean,
yes,
you can't rule out trolls like that. I mean, nowadays G-men have debate with fellow Christians whether the earth is flat or not. I mean, you cannot rule out trolls. But I mean,
that's true.
And evidence and drag. That's what I've said about Edgar.
And you
he
you know,
could
I mean,
be a troll.
Yeah, and you know this simplification of Darwin's. I mean, when he mentioned the beak of the finches. I mean, it's like, okay, Darwin saw different beaks and therefore he concluded evolution. I mean, that is an oversimplification. It's embarrassing. It's like it's just like he had a dream and then dreamt up evolution. I mean, it took years for him to develop this idea.
It is. I can tell you from personal experience that the thing between G-Man and the flat earthers, that's completely true. That is a legit beef that he has with Arcane Logos, and I am now kind of intertwined in that. That's why I know. But this guy, yes, Pseudo did put that forth. He was one of the people who said Edgar might be trolling the ever-living shit out of us. The reason why I don't think so is that I don't think that he would spend money and put out 6 books for like this grand troll. Like, I don't think anyone.
Wait, they're self-published, and I don't know what it actually costs to do that via Amazon. So it may not have cost them that much.
Yeah, but he could.
And if he does sell the books, he would then be recouping anything that he spent on them.
Yeah, but there is a different kind of trolls. I mean, bad publicity is publicity also. So I mean, if you say stupid shit, you sometimes get famous for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it could be deliberate. I think the word is. So, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. I mean, I have had Professor Darlar Hammar on my show. I mean, he's a professor in molecular cell biology, for crying out loud. I mean, do you think he would buy into this shit?
No, of course not.
I mean, he's Sweden's #1 debunker of creationism. I mean, his peer-reviewed papers are a multitude over the internet. I mean, he wouldn't even consider this for 5 seconds. But it's entertaining. It's funny.
Oh no, it is. If you listen to a bit more of Edgar here, he just You know, matter of fact, where Pseudo, do you have the test? Do you have the quiz?
Mm. Is that one that he made, or I know Sokka had it?
The Sokka hat. Okay, I might have to go to Sokka's page to see if I can.
I just don't know if that's something someone made, or if that is something that Edgar made.
Someone made it using information that he's put forth.
Okay, that might be Sokka then.
Okay, so let me see if I can go to Sokka's page because I want you to take the quiz.
Wait a minute.
That's for 4 weeks ago. Oh no, I had to message him privately.
We could also mention that if Thomas Landy wants to join, he can.
Yes, we're actually. This is why this started, folks. Mr. Thomas Lundy.
So if anyone out there knows him or can contact him,
Because I'm looking for Tom. I don't think that he actually has a G plus page.
Doesn't seem like it.
Because he has a generic avatar. So
Yeah,
I
it's
believe.
just a T. Yeah.
But yeah, folks. I wasn't going to take this live, but we hadn't heard from Evidence in a while, so I figured, why not? Why the fuck not? Not that. Actually, let me check on our competition. We had a Sam, Pseudo, I think who was there? Max hangs out. He was there, and so we had a competition to see who could create the best meme, and it was hashtag smarter than Ronnie. So we found out that there are porn stars who have more education than good old Rocket Ronnie.
Wait. Dragnaut, for the first time, found out there are porn stars who have like master's degrees.
Look, I knew some of them were smart. All right, I already knew that. I knew that. I didn't know that one of them had a degree in like biochemistry.
Yeah.
Oh, I think this one. I showed them to JD, and JD loved the idea. So we're definitely going to mention them on Talking Shit Tuesday. I think this is the newest one. It's experienced in both textbook and lab work, mumbles incoherently even without a mouthful of cock. That was pretty good. Let me see if I can. I can't make it bigger. There we go.
I like the other one that you did. The first one you did, Drag.
Oh, actually, you know who did these? Max did them.
No, the first one you showed.
No, first one I showed. Okay, the one that wasn't Tara Patrick. Let me see. Oh no! I have to re-upload them now.
No.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh my goodness! Fuck. Okay, that's all right. I still have them. I'll just tell. Oh no, he doesn't have a what you call them anymore. G plus page. So I'll just have to re-upload them. That's all right. That is all right. 116. Let me see. Did Mr. Lundy ever respond to us? I forgot to check that.
He said that he wouldn't ask me anymore about that. But I already told him. I mean, pretty much anything not made by nature can be considered intelligent.
He never really gave a definition for intelligence, though, did he?
Yeah. I mean, the crutch of it all is, of course, I mean, the end goal is God, of course. I mean, he wants us to admit that intelligence make things. So if there is, it's the old a painter must have a painter. I mean, so if there is a creation, there must be a creator. I mean, that's the crutch of it all.
Okay. Steve showed up late, so let me go. Which video is it? Which video did you actually review? So thank God for oh no, wouldn't thank God for slavery. I'm probably gonna do a review of that. Evidence for the mindless.
No.
I think it's the one with the hat.
Ah,
Has it-
yes, the
has
one
it
with the hat.
changed?
Yeah, not
It
the
must have-
toque, the hat.
He must have changed the title. I have the link here.
Is it refutation? No, it can't be the Calvinist one.
No. I have the link here.
You have the link. Put it in the side chat.
Yeah.
Oh, atheists insult their own intelligence. First video. Oh, okay. There it is.
Yeah.
Did he make a reply to my video?
Versus creationalism. Which do you believe?
Okay, stop for a moment.
Creationalism.
What
Yes.
is creationalism?
That's
Hey, Drag, you need to be more specific. People in your audience were thinking that was a picture of Ronnie and Drag.
Oh no, that was
Yeah, they were kind of getting. Boy was a little get excited. You might want to like inform
that
him
was Mika
not
Tan.
Ronnie. That was
That
Mika
was-
Tan. Yeah,
That was
not-
Mika
not Ronnie
Tan.
Drag.
That was definitely not Ronnie. That is an actual porn star. Mika Tan has a degree, I think, in biochemistry,
Biochemistry, yes.
and psychology, I think.
And if anyone's on a work computer, do not Google her.
No, she is a porn
Just
star.
a warning.
It's not safe
She
for
sucks
work.
dick.
Don't do any research at work.
Yes, she actually does have a bachelor's degree in biochemistry and an associate's in psychology, I believe. So she decided to become a porn star. She just didn't like working in
No,
the
she
lab.
went into sales and did timeshares and other things, and then went into porn.
She just liked having DNA ejaculated in her mouth rather than in a petri dish. That's all.
She just cut out the middleman.
Hey, evidence. By the way, hi, my friend.
Hello, Steve.
So why'd you find this guy at? Thomas Lundy. Where's
I
the
just
crowd of the
stumbled
World
upon
War?
him. He had 19 subscribers when I
And now he has 20.
27 now.
Ooh.
Oh, I boosted him up.
Yeah.
So we call there's no such words. Creational. All right,
It's
let's-
kind of funny.
All right, we're just going to put creationalism in our dictionary.
I'm going to add it right now next to Ephesius. Somebody sent me a message.
No,
late last night.
It's so weird that he takes it so hard. I mean, I can even speak English. I mean, I've been told that I sound like a German porn star. Why does he take that so hard? I mean, I know how I sound. I mean, but I tried the best I can.
Wait a second there, Evidence. So you're saying that someone says that you talk like shit?
Yeah.
Evidence has like the greatest video voice. I mean, he should be like doing voiceovers for everybody.
Yeah, but I'm very poor at English, so it's
okay. You can take lessons from Nestle.
Still better from Ronnie than Ronnie.
Oh God, that is actually very true. That's sad. Hold on, let me take
By the
this
way, I
out.
just woke up, so I haven't had my coffee yet. I just saw that you were online. I saw that Ronnie had like 3 videos that were deleted this morning. Found out he
Somebody
got-
said that he.
link again. Yeah, that's genius.
Yeah, somebody said that he had finally got a fucking video up because he was supposed to do an all day hangout, and someone sniped the motherfucker half an hour in. I was like, didn't we tell this motherfucker to quit putting it out there?
Sometimes.
Like he literally got his other fucking channel porn bombed, and I'm like, are you stupid? Like fuck.
He
you
doesn't
really-
learn. I'm telling you, he hasn't.
really
learned
have to fucking wonder how dumb this dude is. Like
he has a learning disability. I mean, I'm telling you, he actually has a learning disability. There's no way he cannot be that unaware that if he puts the link out, there's going to be a problem. I mean, after he's been told 1 billion times, that is obviously somebody who just cannot learn.
God,
Well,
dang.
Steve, he did tell people like this is not for trolls and not for porn bombers. So
Oh,
don't
well,
click
you
the
tell
link.
him.
So
Oh,
obviously
fuck
they
me.
just don't listen.
Okay. Well, that makes all the difference. Sure.
That was going to keep him away. Yeah. Okay, guys. Just
Come
like
on,
you
guys. Yeah, this isn't for you snipers out there. Don't you do it.
God damn. Okay. I'm sorry.
Well, at least he only got sniped. It could have been worse.
Yeah, he could have had his other. And please, I will say this again, folks. Please don't porn bomb Ronnie's channel. Like, it's funny when you do it to somebody who really doesn't need to be on the internet, like the Australian fucker. Fuck
Oh, come on.
Bad
Are you
Wolf.
talking about Beasley?
Beasley. Yes.
Even then, don't do it.
I don't mind that because he really doesn't need to be on the internet. But like Ronnie, he's a lol scout. He needs to be on the internet because this is where he feels like he's a person. So this is his outlet. So anyway,
Yeah, and I find his shit funny, so don't fucking fuck with his channel.
all right. So P.
Oh, I haven't talked about Ronnie in ages. You
Oh,
guys
no.
have been talking about Ronnie. I've stopped. I haven't really
I joke
talked
about him
Ronnie
every
in a
so
while.
often. He's
Yeah.
not that relevant. All right.
He has been blocked. So.
What can I do? A shameless plug, real quick. Of course I can.
Go ahead. Shameless plug. Go ahead.
Shameless plug. 3 o'clock today Pacific time. Having Holy Kool-Aid. He's a well-known internet atheist. Has tens of thousands of subs. Real nice guy. He's gonna be joining us for like 2 hours on my channel to talk about just all kinds of shit.
Great.
Was that 3 hours from now?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it's 3 o'clock here. So
yeah. So
Is
plenty of
this
time to get over your hangout.
It's 9
Is this-
p.m. here, so.
jeez.
Is this your latest interest, Drag?
No, well, I saw the video from Evidence, and I was like, "Oh shit, Evidence hasn't made a fucking video in a while." And I went and I looked, and I was like, "God, this guy's dumb." Like, I only listened to like a part of it. Like, I got through like the first 2 or 3 minutes. I was like, "Who the fuck is this dude?"
God, this guy's
It's-
dumb.
So I was at work, like on the shitter, like listening to a little bit of it, and then I stopped it because it was I just can't. Like, he is G-man dumb. But then I started. I put a message on Evidence's channel. I said, "Hey, does he do hangouts?" And so he started replying to me, "Hello, Mr. Dragnot," and I'm like, "Okay, what's up, dude?" And so he starts in like doing his spiel, like, so what do you think the criteria is for intelligent design? I'm like, whoa, wait, motherfucker, that's not my claim, that's yours. Like, why are you asking me a criteria for your claim? And so we've been going back and forth, and it's just really weird. Like, I think he may have heard some apologetics somewhere on YouTube, and so now this is his shtick, and he's trying it out on everyone. Because if you actually go to Evidence's channel and look under some of the other comments, he'll ask people random shit, assuming that they have a criteria for his position. Yeah, just wrap
Try
your
to
head
get
around
him
that.
in.
So he wants people to make his argument for him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Try to get him in sometime.
We're
Yeah.
trying.
Oh,
We're
okay.
trying.
I think that was the point of this hangout, wasn't it?
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, the crutch of his argument was, okay, if you have a dead body lying in front of you, why can't you wake him up? If you are supposed to be smarter than the matter that created you.
If you've got
Wow,
a dead body laying in front of you, you
And-
gotta figure out
and I'm like,
Checkmate.
what the
about waking him up.
Yeah,
By the
and-
way, Evidence, that is a professional announcer's voice. In no way. Yeah, you should be making coin with that.
He's got great voice.
No, I-
Yeah, Brenda,
no, I
you weren't here
don't.
earlier when Evidence points out that one of his
Shut
jobs
up.
is doing voiceovers
Shut
for
up.
German porn.
You're making fun of me. Shut up. But
That's where the
anyways,
money is. That's where the money is.
Yeah,
For
money
German
shot.
porn.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I mean, and he never presented any evidence for his own besides, the evidence for for creation. And I was, what the fuck? I mean, and he said, we are here. We are the creation. Okay, so I mean, it's unbelievable stupid, but funny also.
Yeah, don't
So
worry,
that is
we're
why
gonna
I
hear some of that.
reply to him.
We're gonna hear some, because he did 2 takes of this. This is the first video, and then he has a clarification video, so he needed to clear some things up. So that one should be this one's a half an hour fucking long. We're not gonna listen to it all. I don't think that anyone has that many brain cells to spare, but we're gonna listen to a little bit.
Intelligent, eternal being, God, created all things? Or do you believe that an eternal, mindless singularity developed all things? Which is more reasonable? Which does not depart from its own arguments?
He's reading from something.
Reasoning. Okay, I want you. Let's think about those things. Okay.
If you actually look at his eyes and his eye movements, he's actually reading from something on the screen, and that makes me wonder is he on like an AIG website, or is he on I was about to say Answer Genesis, what the creationministries.com or whatever it is. Do they have shit like this on there?
No, I don't think they do much with intelligent design on those. I mean, he might be reading from like Evolution's News.
That's what I'm thinking, because
Evolution News.
he's definitely reading from something. Like, it's painfully fucking obvious, at least to me. But
yeah, but I hate to advertise, but I do dissect this guy pretty well, I think. So if anyone wants to watch my video, it's
we're going to listen to your video because I'm not going to listen to it.
Good job, but sorry about that one.
Yeah,
no,
way
that's actually a good idea.
Let's subscribe to Evidence because you don't need to get the other guy's subs.
Yeah. No, you spelled was it first? Was it 3 or something?
No, you have to.
Is that how you do it? It's not it. How do you get to your channel?
It's evidence for you, but it's a 3 for the E, and it's like this.
Like this. Evidence for you.
Like that.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, evidence for. Okay. Let me try this again. Evidence for you.
The downside with my video is that you have to listen to my voice.
That's okay. Oh.
I'm telling you should do narrations. It'd be like ambient. People just like fall asleep gently. You know, listen to your soothing voice as you read like a tale from two cities.
Okay, guys.
I don't know.
Or just make German porn noises. That's cool too.
My little brother, one of my little brothers is on G+, and you guys don't know who it is. So, no, I'm not related to any of these guys. My little brother has actually replied on one of my statuses on G+, and he's been in a live chat. I think maybe 2 videos.
Thomas Lundy, a new kid on the block. Is that the one?
Yep. Yeah. There it is. All right.
Yeah, it is.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
This is Thomas Lundy. I stumbled upon
Can you guys hear it?
His video
we can.
Okay.
Quiet.
He has some interesting claims.
Yeah, it's a little light.
I thought we could look at together. He reminds me of someone.
Hold on, why is it not fucking go turn up?
I don't know, he's got 12 likes. There we go. There's 13 likes now. I gave him 1.
Okay.
Thank you.
Is this better?
Much repeating.
Yeah.
But I will leave a link to his video in the description below. Let's have a little bit of Thomas Lundy.
Atheism versus creationalism.
Creationalism.
Okay, let's move on. We have to get past it.
Creationalism.
Atheists do not believe in gods. We do not have faith in deities. The reasons may vary, but all atheists have that in common. We do not believe in God. That's it. It says nothing else about that person, but his lack of a belief in gods. Creationism, on the other hand, I think that was the word you meant to say, I totally reject. Creationism and intelligent design is pseudoscience, and every claim ever put forth from supporters for these ridiculous ideas have been disproven.
Is that an editorial comment?
Do you believe
Yes, it is.
that an intelligent, eternal being, God, created all things? Or do you believe that an eternal, mindless singularity developed all things?
Why do you think all atheists believe that a mindless, eternal singularity developed all things? The only thing you can tell from an atheist is what it doesn't believe, not what it does believe. If the only 2 options were the Big Bang versus an ill-defined deity, the former is backed up by science. I'll leave a link to a discussion between William Lane Craig and Sean Carroll about this topic in the description down below.
Which is more reasonable? Which does not depart from its own argument's reasoning?
What?
Okay, let's think about this.
What?
Okay.
So we have.
He looks like Tyler Perry.
Atheists who subscribe to evolution.
Whoa, hey, wait a minute. Are we talking about evolution now? 3 seconds ago, you were talking about a mindless eternal singularity.
They do jump back and forth a lot, don't they? Big Bang,
Oh,
Big Bang evolution.
Oh, and abiogenesis. That's another one.
You got to throw that in one every so often.
To the contrast that a God created all things. Could we stay on track, please?
Or we have creationalists who believe that God created all things.
I've never heard of terms like that before. Creationalists. Interesting.
An atheist cannot disprove God.
Well,
They're not trying
first of all,
to.
we don't have that burden of proof. We don't say that there is no God. We just say we don't believe in him. We don't think he exists. Second, I can disprove plenty of God claims throughout history. How?
Yep, talk amongst yourself. Wife's calling.
Why do they think that atheists have to prove there's no God? Where does that ever come from? I mean, like evidence is saying, an atheist doesn't believe God exists. Some do, suggest that he doesn't exist. I'm actually come out and say it. Yeah, there is no God. But where do they get the idea that they actually have to prove this? This isn't a scientific claim. This is a philosophical claim. This is like the same thing. I don't like when atheists say, "Oh, you're a theist. Okay, prove you're God." No, that's not how it works. These are dosastic positions. These are belief claims. You have to give evidence as to why you hold that particular belief. That's your burden of justification. But it's not a scientific claim to say that God exists or God does not exist. And so it has a different standard by which people have to go about trying to persuade somebody that their argument is correct.
Yeah, I guess they feel better if they know that yes cannot disprove him, then it might be true.
That's an argument from ignorance then.
Yeah, it is. So his wife, so he was porn bombing his own hangout.
No, that wasn't porn bombing.
It
was a chocolate penis.
Was a big dick.
It was chocolate though. You can have chocolate cocks.
All right, wife's calling, so she wants me to go drop her off somewhere when she gets here. So I still got time. So let's listen. Actually, yeah, we should be able to get through with this before then. So let's continue or listen to what creationalist, whatever he said.
About the god of thunder, Thor, from the Norse mythology.
Nor can a creationalist prove God.
That is correct. No God claim has ever been proven. Granted.
Okay? So let's get that out there. But what we do...
He's still reading.
What we can arrive at is which is a more reasonable argument. Okay? Because if one of them, if either argument departs from its own reasoning or contradicts the context of its own reasoning,
what?
Then it defeats itself. Okay.
Okay.
So let's examine the tenets of what each one puts out there. Okay, basically.
What, atheism has tenets now?
And this discussion is really to those who are willing to think reasonably, and not those who are just willing to perpetuate nonsense and abandon their reasoning and abandon the things that they've learned in school and how they arrive at facts, how they conduct experiments and build upon knowledge. Okay, so this discussion is for persons who subscribe to those things and aren't willing to abandon them. Okay,
I'm willing to think reasonably. I will not perpetuate nonsense. I will use my knowledge and reason learned from experiment in school. Hit me.
Because if you do, then there's no reason to even talk. There's no reason to waste time talking to an individual like that. Okay, because they're just speaking out of emotion. They're willing to abandon reasoning, and there's no point. Okay.
I agree. There is no point talking to a person who doesn't care about science and facts. Let's go.
So let's continue. Okay, very simply, all right. Creationists believe that an supreme, intelligent being who existed in eternity designed and created all things. Okay.
Let me just stop you there, Thomas. I thought we were to use logic, reason, knowledge, experiments, and science. You just told me creationists believe. Belief is not a pathway to truth. Belief is the excuse you use when there is no evidence. Where is the evidence that an eternal being created all things? There is none. You said so yourself. No creationist can prove God. Now, according to you, there is no point for me talking or listening to you anymore. You said it yourself. If you use emotion as fact for a claim, there is no point talking to that individual. Faith is an emotion, but I'm willing to give you the benefit of a doubt. Perhaps you have some compelling arguments up your sleeve. Carry on.
Atheists believe that evolution is what developed all things. Okay, so what they teach is that a mindless
Here we go.
singularity, okay, consisting of matter. Okay.
Wait, stop.
Has to have many.
If you're on Side Strike channel, how does a singularity consist of matter when matter didn't even exist at the time? I mean, let's think about this. Hello.
All right.
Wow.
I'm trying to understand where he's coming from, and I'm having a really hard time being charitable.
It's again, atheism is a position on a single proposition. It literally deals with one fucking thing. Do you believe in God or not? That's it. Has no bearing on evolution, has no bearing on Big Bang cosmology, has no bearing on a damn thing except for that one proposition.
Well, he's doing the same thing. What's his fucking face? Deflating atheism does. If you're an atheist, you're also an evolutionist, and if you're also an evolutionist, you have to be a strict materialist, and it's just there's this pigeonholing that happens, and he's falling right into that same fucking hole that deflating atheism is. And I had to go to his channel correct.
Argument saying that if you're atheist, you're more likely to accept things that are reality, like Big Bang cosmology and evolution. But it's not a necessity. They make it sound like it's a necessity that one's contingent upon the other. That's the problem.
Yes,
it's not.
He's like a younger version of G-Man, I think.
He's a little G-Man.
Older, more wiser cousin, but not that much wiser.
All right. Eternal, okay, but at some point in time began to develop things.
Oh, I love her.
They began with the Big Bang, okay, but previous to the Big Bang,
was that his ad or your
singularity and all this matter still existed. So we're going to call it eternal, mindless matter, okay, versus an eternal, intelligent being. Okay,
yeah, go back to Live More. Love her.
An argument must be coherent and not built.
Yep, she disappeared.
I do not see a red thread here. You conflate the Big Bang with biological evolution.
She also plays
you
Pixie.
say that atheists believe evolution and that you teach
Tinkerbell.
I'm not saying that you're a liar, Thomas, but it would be nice to hear an argument based on science rather than emotion.
Now, again, at a certain point in time, this mindless matter, for some reason, we can't say decided because there's no mind, but it gave, or let's just say some reason it began to develop the creation that we have here from something other than what it was existing as previous to the Big Bang. Okay, this theory. Okay,
that was an odd description of the Big Bang. Our current understanding is more like an expansion of space and time. I'll leave a link in the description for you.
And then at a certain point in time, God the Creator, who was an intelligent being who existed in the eternity past, decided to begin creating things, designing creation.
So wait, a non-temporal being outside of quote unquote space-time, whatever the hell that means, decided to do something. Decisions take time. That's temporal. And how did he actually implement that in some kind of Minkowski space-time?
I would love to know.
I never heard this. God made a conscious decision to make this happen because that means that at some point he was temporal, right? I mean, this is it takes time to have a thought. Design creation. Yeah,
he just did. It was instant, no time at all. Magic.
They just know that atheists typically believe in evolution, and they believe in creation. So if they can show that wrong, then they can show atheists wrong.
I would love for them to show evolution wrong. I mean, I've offered them all the airtime in the world to do so. Still nothing.
But bear in mind, he's not talking about God. He's just talking about a designer designed the creation.
Oh, he's using them
not talking about God.
here. No, he is. I think he is. I think he's using them absolutely interchangeably
Just
here,
like
and unabashedly so.
He's not talking about God.
Oh God, my mother's calling. Nope, you didn't want to talk to me. I won't talk to you now.
You talk to your mom. I'm getting coffee real quick.
It's Mother's Day. You're obligated.
Oh, is it?
Well, I called her and she didn't answer.
Is it Mother's Day today?
It's
Yes.
time over here.
Ah, shit. I'll call her later.
Up. Better take care of it.
She's 2 miles away. I'll call her later.
Okay, I'm gonna step out, and I'll let this play. Let me call my mother. Hold on. I'll put my headphones down.
I'll call your mother.
Only 2 miles, Steve, at your age.
Mute me when it's done.
Let's not dispute the idea of eternity or something existing in eternity, because
Fuck.
Hello, everybody. You just told me if you
believe that evolution
I think this was
is what developed all things. Okay, so what they teach is that a mindless singularity, okay, consisting of matter, okay, had to have been eternal, okay, but at some point in time began to develop things, okay. They begin with the Big Bang, okay, but previous to the Big Bang, this singularity and all this matter still existed. So we're going to call it eternal mindless matter, okay, versus an eternal intelligent being, okay.
Not so fast there, Mr. Lundy. An argument must be coherent and not built on straw man. I do not see a red thread here. You conflate the Big Bang with biological evolution. You say that atheists believe evolution and that we teach the Big Bang. I'm not saying that you're a liar, Thomas, but it would be nice to hear an argument based on science rather than emotion.
Now, again, at a certain point in time, this mindless matter, for some reason, we can't say decided because there's no mind, but it gave, or let's just say some reason it began to develop the creation that we have here from something other than what it was existing as previous to the Big Bang. Okay, this theory. Okay,
that was an odd description of the Big Bang. Our current understanding is more like an expansion of space and time. I'll leave a link in the description for you.
And then at a certain point in time, God the Creator, who was an intelligent being who existed in the eternity past, decided to begin creating things, designing creation. Okay? Now, let's not dispute in the idea of eternity or something existing in eternity, because none of us can really wrap our head around that, but we cannot deny the plausibility of it, okay? Because we know that, for one thing, something always existed, okay? Because something does not come from nothing, okay? So something always existed, okay?
I can wrap my head around eternity, eternal numbers, for example. What I cannot wrap my head around is that something cannot come from nothing. How did you come to that conclusion? And why is your God excluded from that process? It seems to me you want to have your cake and eat it. Eternity as a scapegoat doesn't cut it.
The atheists and creationists, they believe that something was an intelligent, eternal living being. He's always existed. Or that was mindless matter that always existed. Okay? Now, atheists will ask creationists.
Axe? Atheists will axe? Where have I heard that before?
Well, where's your evidence, okay, of your God, okay, of God? The creationists will ask atheists, where's the evidence of evolution? Okay?
both sides ask questions. Which of the two has the evidence, the science, on their side?
Both are have the right to ask that. Okay, and they should present that evidence. Now, what is evidence? Okay. Now, evidence is a body of facts that proves whether or not a proposition or something is true. Okay. Now, we know what evidence is. Okay. Now, based on what we claim, is there evidence that an intelligent being designed all of creation? Okay, designed us, designed the universe. Okay, is there evidence of that? Evidence of an intelligent mind? Okay, designing those things. Now, as far as atheism, is there evidence that things develop themselves, and that let's zero in on Earth. The life that supposedly developed on Earth developed from a single cell organism, and then eventually developed into different living organisms, with great variety.
Yes, there is scientific evidence for biological evolution in the description.
Okay, is there evidence that living beings of one species evolved into another species? Okay,
there is evidence of large-scale evolution, macroevolution. Yes. Your question is somewhat strange, though, because there is no existing animal that a previous animal turns into. All animals alive today, and yes, you and I are animals too, are very well adapted for the environment that we live in. We are at the peak of our existence, so to speak. In the future, we might be called something else, just like we differentiate between orangutan and humans today, even though we are both primates.
Is there evidence of that? There should be, just like there's countless fossils of creatures, there should be countless intermediate stages between those fully formed species. There should be evidence of that. Okay.
There is evidence of intermediate changes. Have you looked?
Now, evidence for that a creator designed and created all things. If someone asks me that, I say we are the evidence. Okay, creation is the evidence. Okay,
you've got to be kidding me.
Because what creationalists put forward, nothing. It never contradicts itself. You see,
what creationists put forward never contradicts itself. Priceless, just priceless. I've lost count of how many times you contradicted yourself in this video alone.
For instance, creation is very complicated, very intricate, very precise. Okay, and creation is something that men who supposedly have the greatest intelligence in the universe, or I would say that the brain is the most complicated thing in the universe. Okay, and yet they're a living being with intelligence. Yet they study creation and things in creation in the universe, on Earth. They study themselves because they do not understand things, and it's also a saying out there: the more they learn, the more they find out that they don't know. Now, my point is this: is that okay? If man is so intelligent, why can you not develop the things that this mindless matter supposedly developed? Okay, you have a great mind versus no mind. Okay, yet this no mind was able to accomplish things that You cannot. So it's if your reasoning and your thought processes and what you propose actually makes you look less intelligent than having no mind at all. You see? Because okay, for instance, even let's say you say that the mind developed man. Okay, I mean, mindless matter developed man. Okay, and gave him life. Okay, for one thing, you cannot explain that we know life, or you have not been able to give anything life. Now, let's say let's jump forward. You have a man lying on the operation table. Okay, fully developed, billions of years of work and development here. Okay, so you don't have to design it. It's just it's there. You got a man lying right there. Now, you claim to understand how this man was given life, okay, by the mindless matter, which was unable to think. Now, you're able to think. You don't even have to develop this man, but just give him life. Just give life back to this man who is now dead. Okay? Do you have enough intelligence to do that? No.
No, not yet, I would say. Imagine having this conversation 500 years ago, and you say that God is the more reasonable explanation because humans cannot transplant a heart. How foolish would that person look today? Our inability to create life, and by the way, I can't create life, I have 2 beautiful children, is not evidence that a God created all things. Would you abandon your faith if we one day could rise people from the dead? No, you wouldn't. Would you abandon your faith if you followed the links in my description? No, you wouldn't. You are set to believe a specific God by emotions, regardless of evidence and scientific facts. I know because I've seen how you reply to people commenting your video. That's all, folks. Take care.
So what did we learn? Oh wait, absolutely nothing.
Yeah, correct.
So God has no mind, yet he has thoughts. That's interesting.
Mm.
Did he ever present any argument?
Greg's going to autoplay here.
Oh, well, we can mute him.
All right, he's muted.
Yeah, I mean, did he ever present any evidence for anything? I mean, God. Oh, I had videos. Oh, the irony. Yeah, I don't think that guy even knows his ass from a hole in the ground. Yeah.
We're talking about Lundy, right?
Yeah. Well,
okay, yeah.
Either or, doesn't really matter. Evidence. Where do you find these people at? I thought I was like really bad at finding fucktards, but you got a skill at it too, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
just
how do you
stumbled
find-
upon him, actually, so.
How do you find somebody with 12 views?
That does take a lot of talent.
I have a question though. How many of those views were just evidence reviewing the video?
12 times. Most videos don't get more than like a couple dozen views. That's on the average.
Yeah.
Statistically speaking, most videos do not get that many views. You got to remember, there's like what, 1 billion freaking videos. So yeah. If you get over 100, you're in the top like half. If you get over 1,000, you're in the top like 20%.
The slow-mo guys has, after 3 days with the mouse trap on the jumping on the trampoline there, they had 10 million views after 3 days.
Yeah, certain videos, they get millions and millions of views.
Yeah, but if you notice something, there's a difference between their content and these other people's content.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about the Great Debate outside the Great Debate people.
Yeah, and as far as watching somebody jump
that.
onto a trampoline full of mouse traps, everybody will watch that just to see what'll happen.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta go and take my wife to. Oops, let me take this off. I gotta go take my wife to her parents' house. I'll be back. Mr. Lundy has responded to you, by the way, Evidence.
Yes.
So yeah, because I just got notification on my phone. So I'll be back probably within 15 minutes. Passed out some mods. See if you can get them in here.
Wait, I didn't get no mods. Did I get mods?
He
I don't
hasn't
know, did
passed them out yet, Steve.
There you go. There's some mods. All right.
Well,
By the way, I have
All right,
mods
I got
already.
mods.
I have mods. I will announce it every 15 minutes because I'm a moderator in this room. I
Are you a
have mods.
moderator? Are you a moderator?
You will hear and
You're
obey.
a stalker. You're stalking me.
You will
Can
listen.
you justify the laws of logic?
Submit yourself.
Can you justify the laws of logic?
Now we get to talk about what I want to talk about.
No, I'm gonna play nice.
you know, this guy, I think his name is the Cosmic Skeptics.
Yeah.
He
Alex?
just reached 100,000 views.
Yeah,
And
no, I've
some
I've
subscribers.
emailed him a few times.
But he's a kid, though.
Yeah,
He's in college.
So I think that
18 years old.
word of mouth by others, student people.
Well,
Right.
let's see. King Crocoduck's supposed to make a video soon about our community and my channel, and then Holy Kool-Aid. Hopefully, might put a shout out because he's got like 22,000 subs. So
yeah. But it's kind of obvious though that you cannot make money explaining to people that scientific theory isn't just a hunch. So I mean,
Well-
we talk about the same thing all over again every day. So I mean,
no, it varies a little bit. But did you see the little diatribe that Brandon was putting out the other day with JD Kane and Sock Account? Well, no, it wasn't JD Kane. It was Sock Account. It was just like I kept asking him if he had a model. He wouldn't really say that he did, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Yeah, I have a model," and I'm like, "Oh, great! Well, what kind of model is it? Mathematical, statistical? Is it a conceptual? What kind of model is it?" And he's like, "Oh, well, have you read Dembski's book on this?" I'm like, "Well, first of all, that's Dembski, and second of all, I got shitty reviews. Third of all, specified complexity is not a fucking model. We've been through this route. I thought he would bring something new to the table."
okay. So what Thomas Lundy wrote to me. Well, why doesn't he join?
Yeah, get him in here.
Yeah.
Bring it on down, man. Did you find what he said to you?
I'm looking now.
Maybe he can't find the button to join.
A lot of people have
It's
difficulties with
easily-
Google Plus for the first time. I'm not sure why, but
Well, sometimes it's not intuitive, like how
I
to
know.
join.
But hell, if I can figure it out, anybody can.
Yeah.
The only person that I know that can't figure out is Nephilim. Nephi has no idea how to work the new Hangout.
I don't think Antonio does either. I think that's why he gets porn bombed.
Possibly.
No, it's because they put the link out there for everybody to go click.
Well, that.
Yeah, that is pretty silly. You think you were learning your lesson, right?
Or maybe he's just lazy. He wants to give it to somebody else. Because a lot of times when Antonio's running a Hangout, he just goes off somewhere and does something else. Let the mods take care of it. And
I don't think anybody's really paying attention to those Hangouts anymore. I was listening to Sam's coffee rant the other day and didn't mention it, so I popped over for a second. And it was just in time to see Veckel and Antonio and Spoken all coming down on Darwin's for kicking out MP. That was pretty interesting. But other than that, who fuck watches Antonio shit? He offers nothing. Quickie in the live chat says ID has no model and Flat Earth has a different model for every claim. Yeah, isn't that true? Hey, look, here this is how it is. This Flat Earth model works for this. No, it doesn't. Okay, well, how about this Flat Earth? No, it really doesn't.
Well, Steve, you didn't meet the guy that we found last night. This guy believes the Earth is round.
Well, yeah, it is.
That's crazy talk.
No, you see, he's not a flat earther. He believes the Earth is round, but he does not agree with your your sphere model either there, Brenda. The Earth is round.
I'm confused.
And
Yeah.
he differentiates between spherical and round. How?
I don't know. We couldn't get answers out of him, and eventually he just dropped out of the hangout.
Okay.
Well, I was engaging a little bit with.
Yeah. So what we could
last
figure is
night.
he was a geometric agnostic.
Yeah, them damn geometric.
Yeah, he just doesn't like know which form of geometry is he supposed to use.
I can't believe how many freaking Earth-shape agnostics there actually are, and I think that's kind of weird.
No. This was the geometry. Is it a flat plane or is it a sphere, 2-dimensional or 3-dimensional? Because it's round. Both are technically round.
Well, two-dimensional plane would have no thickness whatsoever.
Well, okay. Well, a disc. Okay, like the flat versus a sphere, right?
Del from
round. The problem is he would not pick one.
Del from Beyond the Imaginary Curve tries to claim that he's agnostic about models of the Earth's shirt.
Well, of course, when you can't produce one, sure.
Yeah, he just says, "Well, we just don't know," and then he tries to take it. He's almost taking a postmodernist approach to it all. He says, "Well, we just can't know these things. We just can't know. We just have this." Our natural science, none of this fancy science you learned in schools.
Do they not know what models mean? When we say model, what do they hear? When I say model, I'm looking for something that represents a real world system.
Well, this is a guy with tattoos on his hands.
But wait, what do they think it means? I mean, there's different kind
I'm
of
sorry, Brenda, but really, your arguments are invalid. You have tattoos on your hands.
Really? Well, I want something they can demonstrate mathematically, right, or conceptually. There's visual things you use for models. Something that actually takes your argument and puts it visually to representation of a real world system. That's all a model really is. And they can't do that because no model provider works for everything. For anything, actually. Yeah, they don't know how to make a simple freaking model that describes observation. Tony's like, ever seen Pillbox's Flat Earth Sunset Experiment? Yes. Pillbox is as a Poe, though, I'm convinced.
Yeah, me too.
He is stupid, don't get me wrong, but he's still Poe. But they did get Eve real. They suckered her in pretty well.
But doesn't it take intelligence to be stupid in more and more creative ways?
Yeah, I mean, to some degree, right? I mean, I don't know if I'd call it intelligence. It's a talent to be stupid in some cases. But I mean, they are getting people. They are having people buy into this bullshit. So it is a plague.
Well, how much of it is people just rubbernecking like a train accident or something, and just people going there to gawk? A
lot, but there are a lot of people that actually do this to actually try to convert people just to see if they can fuck with them.
Yeah, that's true. When I comment, I get a lot of replies.
Those are the people I don't really have time for. I mean, if you actually believe this shit, fine. But if you're trolling, you're just. I don't even want you commenting on my videos, kind of shit, right? I mean, if you're a flat earther and you just come over to troll, yeah, that's.
Yeah, like Steve, I can't think of any actual church out there that actually has that it's a doctrine. Young Earth, I could probably find you. Flat Earth, a church that actually states in their church doctrine that the Earth is flat.
I don't know of any.
I can't think of any.
Boy, that's interesting. Maybe there will be soon, though.
Start one up. Get tax deductions.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, Brenda, what you do then is you sit down and you go to one of these little degree mills like Ken Hova did.
Yes.
You write your dissertation and start off with, "Hello, my name is Brenda."
Well,
any pictures that you need in there, you will tape onto the page with Scotch tape.
Yeah, that's how I would do it.
Especially after maybe the first 10 pages, then you can start doing stuff like that.
I went through kindergarten, so I know enough about this topic to tell you that flat Earth isn't true, because that's all you need.
And then I get
then you start doing, you basically self-publish some books and create a website and start on the church community room circuit.
I'll buy it anything.
Yeah, then I get the Mercedes and the private plane.
No, you have to be humble. You don't get the private plane, right? And
it's not my plane. It's the church's plane, of course.
Yeah, it's a Gulfstream 5. You know,
Come
the
on.
church owns that.
Yeah.
I would never be so crass as to
That's
make
But
it
that's God. Yeah,
myself.
it's
Big
God's
spirit.
plane, isn't it? God needs a
It's
plane.
God's
yeah.
plane.
Why does God
God's
need a
plane.
starship?
Yeah, and you don't get a Mercedes or a Rolls Royce or a
Oh,
Benz.
come on. That was the best line of all time. What does
Why
God
does God need
why
a
does
starship? I don't know.
I didn't think it was that funny.
Yeah.
No, that was the best line of all time, though, in a movie.
Oh, I didn't get the reference then.
Star Trek.
I don't remember that
The
one.
movie when
Oh.
Voyager wants the Enterprise, he's like, "What does God need with a? Why does God need a starship?"
Yeah. Sorry, it's been a while since I've seen the original Star Trek movie.
Oh, that was the turning point of the movie, man. What does God need with a starship? Kirk was a genius.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Shani.
Yeah.
Her pastor has died, apparently.
Shiny for Christ.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
But why
Like
does
heart
she
attack or found in hotel room with hookers
And
gay
cocaine.
porn.
doesn't say? But why
Oh,
why
okay.
does she cry though? Isn't he
Well-
in heaven?
Because he didn't accept flat Earth.
Yeah. Maybe his salvation is in question. Who knows?
Strange.
Just remember, if you don't believe exactly what they say, you're going to hell. And they all say different things, so you're kind of
Yeah,
screwed any
yeah.
which way.
But if you don't believe, I mean, it's quite obvious why you cry. I mean, you won't see that person again.
Well, you will. You'll be looking down on them as they're burning for eternity in hell, enjoying
Yeah.
it. Be like, I told you so. Because, people are sick, sadistical bastards like G-Man.
Why doesn't Thomas Lundy join? I've given him the link twice now. Strange guy.
So he's not coming in, or
I suppose not.
life's full of
How would
disappointment.
you answer his question? What is the criteria for intelligent design? I don't know why.
I would
asked.
answer, you need to figure that out, and you tell us.
Yeah. So
I'll give him this. You need to find a way to distinguish between something that's natural to non-natural, as like an artificial designer of some kind, which I've never heard any person kind of figure out a way to do that. I mean, I had a whole debate on that, and I still didn't get any answers. Nobody gave me a model. Nobody gave me any answers. When I look at a system that's a natural system, how do I determine whether that system is natural, like we would expect it to be, or that was designed by some agent? Give me any test I could do to see the difference.
yeah. I mean, if you pinpoint these guys on topics, I mean, they say that a bird is intelligently designed. The cloud is intelligently designed.
But
everything.
But
is
Ronnie's
designed.
not intelligent designed.
Yeah. So
Because
it's kinda
you
strange.
can't have Ronnie and claim intelligent design. There's
Evidence. How
contradiction there somewhere.
exactly is a cloud intelligently designed?
Yeah, it's the creation.
Because you got pareidolia. You can look at the cloud and go, "Oh, look, there's an elephant. That's designed."
It's just I say so, therefore it is.
Anyways, hey, Evidence, I know it's getting late for you there, isn't it? What time is it for you there?
10 now.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not too bad. Can you hang on? Are you gonna be like joining me in 2 hours?
I could do that because I don't start working until 1 p.m. tomorrow. So
Oh, shit, you can sleep in there. Okay, yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, so my hangout's in 2 hours, so hang in there. Just stick around for like an hour. So 3 hours, that'll put you at 1 in the morning. So that gives you like 10 hours of good sleep. Like, I think you could shit, shower, and shave and be ready for your day.
I work a lot, though. I work a lot.
Without going into too much detail, is it in the porn profession or?
No. Security business.
Oh, you get to shoot people?
I can't say. Really.
Well, any job you get to shoot somebody, that's not too bad.
I can't say. So
it's classified.
It is.
I bet you're a badass. You're like probably what 220 pounds, all fucking muscle.
No, I'm not. Actually, I stripped down. If you watch, what was her name? That I think she's Nadia. Was her name Nadia?
You stripped Nadia's hangout?
Yeah, I do.
I must have missed that one. Thank God.
Before your time.
Although I don't know, I don't know if it would be worse watching you strip or Nadia. I don't know. You know what? That would be a dilemma.
Fucking retard. Anyway, Nadia, I haven't heard from her from a long time.
She just dropped out of existence.
Yeah, she was. Did hangouts from the hospital at one time. That's kind of sad, though, isn't it?
I love when these people do drive-by fucking comments. You got to remember, I have comments all over videos across the internet, right? So I get a lot of fucking messages a day, and they do these drive-bys. Like this one is like, quote, "And what arrogance you have, Steve. When will you listen to truth that is knocking at the door of your heart? It wants acknowledgement, Steve." It's like, shut the fuck up. Just stop.
Yeah, you got to join the church.
I can only respond to so many, and those kind of ones I don't care to respond to because it's like, it's such a waste of my time.
They want your money. Give them your money. Join the church. Join the family. So I guess Thomas Lundy won't join. So what is the deal now? Are we just supposed to sit here?
We're just filling dead air.
Yeah, we're waiting for Drag to come back.
How did your hangout with Spurskeys go? I heard parts of it, but I couldn't stand to listen to him very much. I don't know how you did it.
I haven't listened to Res Rhetoric's debate with him yet.
Didn't you have one recently? Oh no, that was Red. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wow, that was Red.
My mistake. My mistake.
I was in there afterwards. Yeah, I heard it was basically Spurskeys just basically didn't have shit again. He doesn't understand simple concepts. He's sees photos and goes, can't explain that, but it's still flat. Like, I mean, the picture of the rocket exhaust that goes, several thousand meters high, and you can actually see the sunlight at the top of it, yet there's no sunlight at the bottom. Clearly, the sun is below the horizon at that point. Clearly, the Earth is not flat. There is no other way around it. But Spurskeys is like, well, I can't explain that, but it's not flat. Okay, so we could explain it if the Earth was round or spherical, whatever the fuck you want to use as a terminology. So our model explains it. You have no model that doesn't, or that does, and you are going to go with the flat Earth. Okay, that's cool. I think he's a fucking poe myself at this point. I do. Yeah, I think he's stupid. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I mean, it's weird because see some people when they get backed into a corner, they say the most dumbest things, and only a poe would do that because they're just trying to think off the top of their head of how am I going to continue this charade, right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I say charade. Yes, it's charade, but I like charade because it sounds more French.
Like charade.
Yeah, it sounds more high. Yes. All right, I need my second cup of coffee, so I'll be right back. Sure. And by the way, hey, has anybody here play Mass Effect 2? Anybody?
No.
Yeah.
I was just curious. I had a couple questions on it. I'm not like 2/3 of it through.
Oh, Thomas Lundy made a response to me. I haven't seen that. So who was that guy that Steve that would join Steve Hangouts? What was his name?
Edgar,
Edgar.
Mr. Intelligent Design.
Yeah,
Okay,
Mr. ID. He's got to be around.
I'm gonna search for that name, Mr.
I haven't seen him in the outside chat.
You have his YouTube account?
Not on hand.
I think it's just called Mr. Intelligent Design, or
Yeah, but you got to add the word Edgar to it, otherwise you can't find it because of all the intelligent design crap.
yeah, of course. Yeah, that's true. Well, he was actually kind of interesting because it was so different from everything else.
He has a logo. He's got a PowerPoint. He's got his whiteboard to explain things on.
He's got
his little pointing stick. He has an assistant?
Yes, he has an assistant.
Yeah.
The assistant,
that's it.
built the apparatus that he used for his experiments.
Right. He's got blueprints for the apparatus. Like, he's done his experiments. You know, he doesn't just sit there and just say a bunch of shit. He's gone through all the motions.
Lecture 101.
Yes. And all his videos are labeled as lectures. And he puts effort into it. You know, it's not a dirty apartment. He's got a clean background. He puts on his shirt and tie, sometimes a jacket, you know.
And he's very respectful. I mean, at least talking to him, he doesn't get worked up, and at least I haven't seen him.
So I mean, is he a Christian?
I'm not sure.
Young Earth creationist? Or
no, he's not.
Okay.
Okay, what I miss? You guys still filling dead air?
Yeah, we're filling dead air by talking about Edgar.
Yeah, we are.
Oh. Edgar's always the fallback, right?
Yeah. You see, if other young earthers or the crazy Christian crap that's out there would be more like Edgar, they would probably get further and get more respect.
Yeah, at least Edgar is entertaining, right?
Yeah.
In a strange kind of way.
Like, if he's explaining something and you stop him and ask him a question, he can answer the question and continue doing what he was explaining, rather than feeling that you're trying to derail them from their script.
That's a talent that a lot of them don't have. Yeah.
He's done a lot of videos.
Yes, he has.
How to be saved. Okay. A lot about intelligent design. Okay.
Yeah.
Yek is logical and reasonable. Okay.
Oh, yes, that one?
He hasn't that many views, though. I mean,
well, he's over the 12. Okay, like 2 days ago, he's got a video for 9 views, but then he'll get 16 and 20 views. He'll get 50. He gets up to the 100. All those are hangouts. He gets up to 100 for those. Yeah, he gets up to the 100 views.
But you have to compare that. I mean, he has 66 subscribers. So I mean, he has more
and
views
honestly,
than his subscribers.
The larger your channel, the fewer views you actually get by comparison to your sub count.
Yeah.
So there's actually a break point where if you can manage to get 10% of your sub count as a view, you're doing good. But if you've only got a small number of subs and you get 50% of that or more.
Yeah, see, I got 1.2K subs, and I usually get about like 100 people watching. That's 10%. That's huge. That's a big. That to me is more effective when somebody has like G-Man, who has like 9,000 subs, and you're lucky you get like 30 people watching at most.
Right.
On a good day.
You got to hit you got to hit your 10% or more of your sub count. Okay. So if you can't get 10%, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
So those people out there that have 1 million subs, they need to get 100. My math would be 100,000.
Yeah.
A lot of people watch.
I'm just saying that's 10% of the million, and that's that's adequate.
I think it probably diminishes. Got to be some kind of logarithmic thing as higher up you go.
Okay, I'll give you that. And there's also people who just don't sub and just continue to find you and watch you because of things that get pushed on the sidebar.
Sure.
But still, I see people with 1 million subs who still manage to pull in that 10%.
Yeah. I don't know what amount you have to have so you can live out of YouTube as a single individual. I don't.
You have to have 1 million subs and have 10% of those subs watch every video.
1 million subs?
Yeah. Everybody I know who says they make a living on YouTube, and that they like own a house, they're married with kids and whatever, they've all got like 1 million subs. And then people who are less than that, like 500,000 or less, they're usually much younger. They're not married, don't have kids. They may even be living with their parents or in a small apartment. But it takes a lot of work.
Yeah. I've been paid once. You only get paid if the amount is above 700 Swedish crowns, which is about.
I've heard $100 US. It might be around there.
Yeah, a little crown to dollar. It's what? Okay. 700. Convert. Yeah, $79 sort of thing. Yeah. So, but then I had a blog channel where I put some advertisement. So the amount from YouTube must have been very, very low. And I've been paid that once in maybe 10 years. So I mean,
yeah, it's finally hit that pooled amount where you got paid out.
Yeah. So like I said, I make half a hot dog every second year or so. I think I mentioned that in a video sometime.
Yeah, that's too. Also, why a lot of the YouTubers I watch do video game Let's Plays. They also do live streaming and Patreon.
Yeah. You know that Swedish guy PewDiePie?
PewDiePie? Yeah.
He's doing pretty well. And all he does is he plays game and chats. So I mean,
yeah.
Kind of strange. But what do you know? Someday Steve McRae will make $1 million.
Now, I'd be lucky if I ever hit probably. If I get 4,000 subs, I'll be pretty ecstatic. I don't think I'll even hit that one day.
Yeah, but you have
2,000 seems to be my point where I'm heading toward that. I'm going to fucking balance that or top out at. But it's okay.
But you have Patreon though, so I mean.
Yeah, no, and I love my Patreon. I love my people that support me. They're just fucking amazing people. And I try to give back to them. That's why I've got like good guests like Holy Cool coming on. You guys are gonna really like him a lot. So I spend a lot of time trying to get people to come on. I assure you, I mean, if I was getting paid by the hour, I'd be making a lot more money. It takes a lot to fucking get a hold of these people. Like I said, I even messaged out like to Alex, Cosmic Skeptic. I'm trying to get him on. That'll be cool. My power is the fact that I have all these awesome people that have been on my channel before. So if it's more than just some channel going, hey, come on my channel. Hey, look, I have all these awesome people that have been on. I want to include you on this list of awesomeness. And people kind of they respond to that better because I'm appealing to their ego, right? I'm not gonna lie. That's how I do it most of the time. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. Yeah, but almost everybody who wants to start make a living out of YouTube use Patreon. I mean, I watch a lot of ASMR videos because they are relaxing and so. I mean, they have.
You should do ASMR videos, dude. There you go. That's your niche. Do them. Whisper. Come on, let me hear it. Do your best ASMR.
Do you want to have a cock in your mouth?
Oh my God, that's so hot. That is turning me on, and I'm straight.
Perhaps
dude, does that work for you?
Perhaps I can talk in Swedish. It's kind of the ugliest.
No, that's a weird language
ever.
Yeah, Swedish is weird.
Yeah, there you go. You can make Swedish SMAR videos.
There you go. That's your niche. Swedish ASMR.
It doesn't matter what you say. It's just the tone.
Yeah, nobody ever listens to the words anyways, right?
Yeah.
If you're gonna make the SMR videos, you do stupid things like you read the ingredients off the back of the toothpaste tube.
Monosodium glutamate. Sorry, Heavy. I just noticed you messaged me about ME2. I'll get with you later on it.
That was soft.
I'm just trying to figure out how to get with all the chicks. That's all. I've only been able to seduce one so far, and even that was like dinner. And I don't want to like do too much like reading up on it. I went the Paragon path in ME2. But I got to tell you, that's a pretty hard game. I'm playing on normal, and some of the battles are challenging. So I couldn't imagine on insanity.
What?
ME2, you get to seduce your coworkers and shit like that. And I haven't figured out how to even open a dialogue up with Miranda. She's like the hot one.
Baron von Quippy would like you to talk like the Swedish chef.
Well, actually, we don't sound anything like the Swedish chef.
So this is a stereotype. You will do it. Damn it.
The Swedish chef only says shush, but that is not how we use. Okay, what do you want me to say in Swedish? It doesn't sound anything like the Swedish chef.
I don't want you to say anything. I want you to go find a Swedish chick. She can say it because they sound cool speaking Swedish. You not so much.
Do you want me to say Steve McRae makes great videos in Swedish?
No, because he's going to wind up saying Steve McRae has a micro penis in Swedish.
Yeah, don't put that on video.
No.
I know people that speak Swedish, so
No. Steve McRae gör väldigt bra video på.
What about my dick?
Nothing about your dick.
Okay.
Dick is penis. So if I don't say penis,
so the word is that the same word in Swedish as in English?
It is.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Subser said he beat ME2 on Insanity. Lie. Insanity's got to be ridiculously hard to beat.
What?
There's like 4 different levels in ME2. There's like normal, veteran, something, and then insanity or something. And on normal, it's pretty tough, some of the battles. Not too many. I mean, there's like a few that were just like, fuck, I had to do them like 8 times to beat it. I like it though. Somebody says the worst of the trilogy. Really? I think I like it better than 1. I think the AI is a little bit better. I mean, your people run off in the middle of nowhere sometimes, and you got to like bring them back. But when they start fighting, they do fight a lot better. They take cover, and Subs was like, "You call me a liar? Yeah, I want to see it, man. I challenge you to an insanity off."
Oh, Mass Effect 2.
Yeah. Well, hey, Subs, what do you play? Do you play Engineer, Adept? I'm playing Adept right now. I just want to get with Miranda. I can't figure out how to even open a dialogue up with her. She's like cold. And then there's a fight between her and Jack which is a chick, by the way. And I don't have high enough Paragon or Renegade, and so I had to pick one side. So I picked Miranda because she's hotter, and now Jack's all pissed off at me.
Oh, heavy joint.
Side. So I picked Miranda because she's hotter, and now Jack's all pissed off at me.
No, heavy joint.
Side. So I picked Miranda because she's hotter.
Heavy, mute yourself.
You got the video playing.
Mute some end of it.
Heavy joint.
Heavy, you figuring it out? You got the video in the background.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Oh shit! Sorry. Let's just repeat whatever he says. So you played it when you downloaded it. Remember I told you about it and you downloaded it. So you finished it back then.
Yeah. I started on a second. I really like it.
Good. Yeah. No. Mass Effect's good. I gotta admit it was better than I thought. I haven't finished it yet. I mean, I'm towards. I think I would guess.
Yeah. You've already got to the part where Miranda and Jack
fighting. Yeah, and I had to pick Miranda's side because I didn't have enough Paragon or Renegade. Now Jack's all pissed off at me. I read somewhere you can get her to forgive you, and then you can score with her, but I don't know.
It seemed like there should have been options in the dialogue before you even got that far.
Well, if you have enough Paragon, for some reason, I get Paragon and Renegade really slow.
Yeah.
You know. By the way, Renegade has better options, but Paragon I'm a Paragon player, but
as you're playing, certain things come up and you hear a little tone, and you'll see like a mouse.
Yeah,
on the corner of the screen for a Renegade or a Paragon. You know, you click left or right, whichever it shows on the mouse.
Yeah, I like my favorite one, which I didn't take. I just want to see what happens. Is where she goes up there and she sees that guy talking, and she's like, you have two ways to go down, fast or slow, or something like that. And he says something mouthy to her, and you have a Renegade thing, you push it, you just kick them the fuck off the building. That was awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you should have already gotten some ground with either one of them.
No. The only one I got in ground with is the Yeoman.
Really? That was one I was trying. See, I was playing FemChat, and I was trying to get with her.
Really? The Yeoman was easy. Well, I mean, I got her for dinner, but
I missed the. It was like in one of the first conversations, I missed something.
Oh, and then then you're screwed.
Yeah, it's like kind of like the first couple of conversations.
You got to be flirty with her.
Yeah, and there's options in the first couple of conversations that might leave it open for you to get with them. And I skipped over hers.
Is your shepherd male or female?
Huh?
Is shepherd male or female?
I was playing the female.
Me too. Yeah, it's so hot.
I was trying to get with who was it? Grunt?
No, Miranda.
No, I was playing the female, trying to get with Grunt.
Yeah, I was playing Miranda. I was playing a female, getting with Miranda.
Oh, now that I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never went that.
Yeah, she got with like I said, the Yeoman, but. Yeah, Nathan, this says that as you level up, there's a skill that multiplies it. Yeah, I've already got that now, but I didn't have it then.
Yeah, sorry, I can't help you on that one.
4 points into it, you get an extra 20% bonus to your Paragon.
Yeah.
Thank God for saves though. I got 135 saves so far.
Yeah, maybe if you start again, watch your options with Miranda. You might catch one that you missed.
I'm sure I did. No, I believe you, Subs. Subs like, hey, check my achievements. No, I believe you, man.
Yeah, because when I first couple of conversations, I found out later watching a YouTube video that there was an option that would open up a whole new tree.
It's okay. It is what it is. There's another free game though you can download now. By the way, they have another free on the house.
Ooh.
It's called Siberia 2 or something.
That don't sound familiar.
Yeah. It's a game where it's like you're in Russia or some snowy thing. Got decent reviews. It's free, so you might as well go get it, right?
Oh yeah.
Every other month or so, they have a free on the house game. Might as well take advantage of it.
Yeah, but I enjoyed Mass Effect too. I just hadn't.
Did you say you enjoyed masturbating too?
Oh yeah, well that too. I saw an interview.
I heard him say.
Yeah,
I'm like, hey, yeah, I was gonna say, who doesn't?
I saw an interview with Ernest Borgnine years ago, or it was on YouTube, and they were talking about he was like in his 90s or something, and how active and all he still was, or something like that. And he said, you know, well, what's your secret? Then he kind of looks at him real shy, slyly, and says, I can't tell you, because they won't lie. He said, and this one guy said, well, tell me. So he leans over, and you overhear him go, I masturbate a lot. And everybody heard it.
That keeps you young. Faithful says Siberia is kind of a pretty point and click type series. Yeah, that's kind of what it looked like, but I have not played it yet. But it's Siberia 2 and it's free, so it's on Origin. Go download it. Any free on the house game, I'll download from Origin. Why not?
Yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of free games out there. I play like Neverwinter, which is free, but the reality is, if you want any of the higher content, it's pay to play. But if you're just looking for a game to play for fun, Neverwinter's not too bad.
What I liked about the Mass Effect download was it included the stuff for Cerberus, the extra things.
Yeah. The DLC has Cerberus, all that stuff in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Mass Effect 3 to be free next because they got Andromeda out. So.
Yeah, I hope they include the 4th ending.
I need to find somebody have to mail me. I'm looking for the Half-Life series. I used to have it, but I never finished it, and I'm like, fuck it, I might as well just finish it. So Half-Life 2 especially, that's the better one of the series from what I understand. I don't think I ever played Half-Life 2, but if anybody has any of these links, just message me on G+, some good links that are viral free. Don't STD me. But I'm looking for something fun to play after Mass Effect 2, like Half-Life I liked. BioShock was okay. What's some of the other ones? What's some good games? I like first-person shooters. I like RPGs. I love Morrowind, Elder Scrolls. I'm looking for a full version of Skyrim, but I haven't found it yet. So, all you people out there that know the deep web, I don't search any of that stuff really. I don't even know where to look. Did you play Fallout 4? No, I don't remember playing Fallout series. I know of it, but
who's Mr. Lundy?
He's a creationalist, whatever that means.
Oh, okay. Creationalist? That's different.
Yeah, I'm looking at Fallout 4. No, it doesn't look. I mean, I've seen it, but I've never played it. But it's one of those old, like steampunk kind of thing, or old Western things. Yeah, that'd be fun. Like it's like a wasteland, right? Post-apocalyptic wasteland. That'd be fun. Any game like that, I'll play. So yeah, Morrowind is my favorite game too. Subzer says Morrowind is my favorite game ever. I gotta admit, Morrowind was one of the most perfect RPG games I've ever played. It was really well done. And with the mods, right? I mean, the mods were just awesome. I had a castle mod, and I had all the these statues, and you put all the armors on them, and you can collect all the armor, and that was fun. Well, like I said, just send me a Gmail link with the download thing, and I'll try some of these games out. I'll give you guys my recommendations. You guys give me yours. If you're just looking for like fun free shit, All Points Bulletin is a pretty fun game. If you're looking for like a shooter game where you're going around the city shooting people, like I said, Neverwinter Nights is fun. Like I said, it's free, completely free. So, and then EverQuest 2 is completely free. That was okay. Even though I didn't get too far in it, but. Well, let's see. Drags AFK, Pseudo's Random Store. Evidence is learning how to speak better English. So it's basically it's you and I there, Heavy. And I'm getting messages left and right.
Where's Brenda? Brenda leave too or something?
I don't know.
What? I'm here.
There you are. There you are.
I've been listening.
Oh, okay.
I was participating in other things too.
Yeah, I've never had a PlayStation or anything like that. Mostly I'll just be watching playthroughs of some games on Dark Side Phil's channel. That's where I saw Mass Effect and Red Dead Redemption. That was excellent.
Like I said, you know any good games, send them to me too.
Oh, I don't know of any that are free though. Really.
I think watching somebody else play a game is kind of boring.
Well, I used to like Dark Side Field stuff. He was funny, and he would comment on a video on it as he plays, and he wasn't doing a walkthrough. He wasn't showing you where all the goodies are or anything. He was just playing it like anyone else would, from scratch, without too much prior knowledge of it.
Oops, alarm time. 1 sec.
Sometimes things would happen. Oh, he cuts. But those are fun. Well, was Mr. Lundy in here long before he dropped out, or did he have computer problems, internet problems, or? I just woke up from a nap, so I have no clue what's going on.
I don't think he came in at all. I'm not sure if he just didn't want to or was unable to figure out how to work it.
Oh, okay. You go to this button, you go to a link, and you go click, and there you are. That is if you can find the link. There was a time there where the link was, they said, the link's out there, and I would kept forgetting about the little green dot up in the upper right-hand corner of the browser. I'd forget to click that, and then, oh, there it is. Oh, okay. Thanks, Sub-Zero. Yeah, Sub-Zero commented that he never even showed up. So. Excuse me.
Well, I probably should be getting ready for my hangout here soon. So,
Steve, I haven't been keeping up. Who are you having this weekend?
A guy named Holy Kool-Aid.
Oh, that's right. I did see it.
Thomas.
Something.
I wonder if we should end Drag's hangout for him. Should we snipe him out?
What happened with him? Did he have something?
He had to go to the store, but that was quite some time ago. He was supposed to be back in 15 minutes.
Yeah,
I'm
I
actually
can end this one. You can start yours.
What's that, Evidence?
Yeah, you can end this one, probably.
Well, I mean, the only way to end it would be to snipe him out.
Okay.
Oh, I got mod control. I don't have to snipe him. I can just fucking. No, you can't eject the mod. Damn it.
No.
But your hangout starts.
It's in 90 minutes. Oh, Dragnut's back home. Oh, come on, Drag. Let me snipe you out anyways. Damn it. No, whatever. I'll do it after you end the hangout. Yeah, I got to get a hold of him and I got to do research. Actually, I want to pop by this other hangout here for a second too. So,
well, it doesn't seem like Thomas Landy wants to join and clarify his position. So,
yeah, well, big surprise. I'm gonna try to get Deflating Atheism to join us at some point with Holy Kool-Aid if possible. That should be fun. Thomas seems like a pretty decent guy, so it should be a fun hangout. Drag not coming back. He said he's home, but
Yeah.
I like this video, guys. Come on, we got 9 likes, 27 people watching. Like this bitch up, and then we might hang out in 90 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, I did like it. Okay.
Oh, Faithless says, I would assume Steve would have played the Laser Shoot Larry games. Of course I play Laser Shoot Larry. Have you met me? You're damn right. Everybody's played Laser Shoot Larry. Come on.
Who?
Land Lizards. Yes. Well, I'm going to back out of here. I don't know what Dragnot's doing. So, sorry, Drag. I'm not going to snipe you out if you want to continue this hangout.
See you later.
All right. Peace.
Peace.
Damn, everybody left, just about. Well, Pseudo's still at the store. Okay. Well, I guess I'll drop out too, because I sure ain't gonna sing. That's the only thing I think. That wouldn't be very entertaining. Y'all take care.
Oh my goodness, what happened? Everyone left. Okay, sorry folks. This is what happens when you have in-laws and that kind of shit. So, yeah, actually, let me invite Mr. Peter. Say this guy's last name. Balogun. Oh, Balogun. Okay, there he is. All right. Really, so we just kind of it's random. Like Sam will message me on Facebook or something, and he'll go, "Hey, there's Deflating Atheism just had another hangout," and yeah, we just kind of decided to do it on the fly. Hey, what's going on, Heavy? So what happened?
Well, let's see. Headless had to go to the store. And then somebody else had to do something, and someone else had to do something, and they kind of wondered about could they snipe you out of the hangout and close it. Steve wasn't really sure what to do, and some started, Steve went ahead and left, and the rest of them did too. So
Gotcha.
Headless hadn't got home yet, so
Okay.
I had just woke up from a nap, so I wasn't sure what was going on, and someone in the, I think Sub-Zero and some of the others said that Mr. Lundy, whoever that is, just didn't show up.
Yeah, because I saw that I was in the car, and he was replying, and so he was insisting that evidence was just going to keep dodging the question, and I'm like, it's hard to get across to this guy like what he's doing wrong, and so that's why I kind of opted to go, well, maybe it's just best to get him in a hangout and kind of explain why he's not fulfilled his own burden of proof. And I'll probably end up just doing a video in order to try and explain this shit, even with my fucking cursory understanding of philosophy. It's kind of understandable, like, what he doesn't get with this whole scenario, right? So
philosophy,
just it's not, I don't think it's philosophy, just basic fucking logic. Like, it's your claim. Why is someone else trying to find evidence for your claim? I don't understand.
Oh, he's what, Young Earth?
Mr. Lundy he's an ID proponent. I'm not sure if he's Young Earth creationist, but I know he's anti-evolution.
Okay. You know, because I don't think I'd ever heard of him. And I've been kind of out of the loop. This past week, I was working part time and in my old job because I needed some help, and I just really hadn't been keeping up with things, so I didn't know.
Yeah, he's brand new. That's why the video is called "New Kid on the Block." Brand new.
Is he bringing anything new to the table?
No, same nonsense that they don't understand. Assuming that every atheist is also like a strict materialist and physicalist and all the other kind of shit. He packs so much stuff in his assumptions that it's really hard to unpack. You know, one by one. Like there's just so much there.
Yeah. And
but yeah.
No evidence, of course.
Of course, no. He keeps asking people on the whole video and even in the comments for other people to provide their evidence for intelligent design. I'm not sure really why he's trying to ask that, but I think he wants an answer just so he can go, "Oh no, you don't understand my position, or you don't understand what intelligent design is." So yada yada yada. I don't. I'm just speculating. I honestly don't know. I don't think he knows it because after I watched the video, I watched a bit while I was at work, but then when we played it again, he's reading from something, and I'm watching like his eye movements, and he's trying to paraphrase from what he's reading, and he's not reading it verbatim because I've tried typing pieces of it in, and I can't get any real good hits on it. So whatever he's reading, he's trying to offer bits and pieces, and then offer like his own summation of it. So it's really really weird. But no, there's no playlist for Sam and Drag reviews. There's some on his channel, some on my channel. If you type in Sam and Drag reviews, you'll probably come up with all kinds of stuff. But they're only on my channel and on Sam's channel. I think we did. I think we started by doing true empiricisms. I think we officially started it, or unofficially started, however you look at it, by reviewing his website. I think that's where it really came from. And then after we reviewed his website, it just kind of went from there. And so we'll message each other on Facebook and go, "Hey, did you see this video?" So yeah, let's just do a review of it. And we really will watch a few minutes just to get an idea. But it's just kind of like, all right, well, let's just try.
I think I saw that too.
Let me see if I can find that actually.
And you know, we were throwing stuff around about it, you know, how bad it was and everything. Saying, "Dang, it looked like an old GeoCities website," and people knew what we were talking about.
Yeah, that's. Oh no, see I forgot he deleted all his videos on his channel. Shit, forgot about that. Damn it, that was a good one too. Yeah, well, Sam decided to delete all his videos to kind of clear the air with true empiricism and say, you know what, I'm not going to, have my channel just to, talk shit about you. So, it'd be nice if you did the same. And of course, true and true fashion. So yeah, sure. And then not even like 48 hours later, he's, bringing up old shit. Like Sam specifically said, okay, how about we stop bringing up old drama? You complain about drama. I'll delete all my videos. We can start fresh. True couldn't keep to it. Could not keep to it. He just, it's funny how often he mentions people and lying when there's been, I don't think any other person on Google Plus that I've seen that has consistently lied to people, and I mean just blatantly, and he has no problem with it though. That's probably one of the most scary things to me. Is like, how can someone who lies that much hold down a job? Because
true empiricism.
Welcome back.
I just got back.
He already knew who I was talking about. He already knew.
Why is it that these guys are so predictable?
I don't know. I just got back myself, and so someone was asking, "Is there a series of Sam and Drag reviews?" And so yeah, I said, "Well, it kind of unofficially started when me and Sam went over True's GeoCities fucking website." And so actually, I forgot we got new people. Let me pull up the GeoCities. Well, it's a Freetsy, I think it's called.
Freetsy.
I think that's the domain Freetsy. Hold on. I can never find. Okay, Internet Archive Wayback Machine. There we go. I don't actually have it named I don't have the what you call 'em?
URL.
Yeah, I don't have it named. Okay, so this is Jade was kind enough to capture it in the
What
Wayback
is a
Machine.
freetzy?
I've never heard of it. Like I've literally never.
No, just okay. The True Talk part, we know his name is True
Yeah,
Empiricist.
but
True Talk.
this is the domain
What's
name.
a freetzy?
A free. I've like who. Let me see.
Let's
Freetzy.com.
find out.
Freehostingarea.com.
Oh, I got mine with PalWeb.
When are these people going to learn that having your own blog was kind of a early before 2010 thing?
Yeah, like 1995, I think I had one for.
Yeah, it was the 90s to sometime in the 2000s, but not past 2010.
Oh no, yeah, that.
And you still had to provide content. You couldn't just put crap all over it.
No, remember when people had like the scrolling backgrounds, and you had some of them had the music in the background too.
No, that's
And
MySpace.
Well, that started on GeoCities, and then people migrated it and integrated it into not Facebook, MySpace, because I had that too on my website. I had the MIDI, the instrumental to a Snoop Dogg song called the Shiznit, and so you had the like the cheesy scrolling back, like the scrolling background that cut out at really odd times, and it was terrible. Like I was in high school, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I thought it was cool as hell, but yeah, that's like, let me find.
Did you have little animated gifs or like fireworks, little hamsters dancing?
Yeah, because those were my what you call them, like the not bookmark, they were like tabs to go to different pages.
Oh, okay.
Like it was so cheesy, it was so bad.
Yeah. Then they have the little web ring thing down at the bottom where you hook into other sites that are similar.
Oh yeah, and see my counter that I had was like all the way at the bottom, like on the main page. Like, okay, so is this the home? Right. Okay, maybe it's just for some reason. Why is it not scrolling?
It's biogenesis, correct. That's props for True.
I'm surprised he spelled anything on here correct, honestly.
Well, maybe he just copy pasted it.
Yeah, this is supposed to be sent. I guess because it's on my other my other monitor, and my other monitor's resolution is way different. I said, let me copy this and see if it changes.
Background move or something.
Well, how it's laid out, because it's supposed to be. Oh no, okay, it is like that. It's weird. Anyway, so we went through. For those of you who didn't see that video or who wasn't a fan of my channel or Sam's channel, we would start from the beginning, and then one of the first things I said was like, this actually has a scrolling background. I don't know if you guys can see that. This is what the background actually looks like, and it just repeats itself. But it doesn't cut out like where the edge is and start a new image. It cuts out like right here where like the clouds meet the fucking earth, and it just looks shitty. So it's like, dude, if you're gonna have a custom background, don't do the repeating one, because it just looks stupid.
Oh yeah.
So that was a bit of like practical advice we gave him. So we had to make a decision, which one do we want to click on first, and I think we decided evolution.
It's Ronnie Roulette.
Yeah, it's really what it was. And then it's like, oh fuck, really? So this is True's attempt to be like funny. Like this is
Monkeus Idolatus?
Monkeus Idolatus, Chimpus Imbecilus, Apis Stupidius, Neanderslav, and Homo sapien.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, it's a march of progress, but turned into Simpsons.
Have you noticed that it started to gain hair and then lost it by the time it got to Homo sapien?
Oh yeah, it got more, I guess, fuzzy, and then just lost it completely.
No, the hair around the head, right?
Oh, the head. Oh god, yeah, must be what he's looking at.
Yeah.
So we what do we click on first? I don't know. Oh god, chromosome 2 fusion. A lot of this stuff he's just copy and pasted. You could tell because it's spelled right. So
there's commas.
Like you could tell anytime that there's any type of punctuation, shit's spelled right, he didn't actually type it. So like this, let's see, great apes have 24 pairs. Yeah, that's more than likely. Yeah, yeah, he doesn't know acrocentric, so he copy and pasted this from somewhere, which is fine. It would be nice if he actually, gave a credit, cited something at the bottom of it to say where he got it from. I mean, I don't agree with some of the shit, but at least have enough, respect for the creationists who started spouting this first.
Yeah,
I remember
it's okay to do this. You're right, but then give credit to who wrote it.
Yeah,
but they don't understand that.
Yeah, it's not a huge thing for True because that's actually something very normal for him is to just not attribute anything to anybody unless someone says something.
Oh, that video is gone.
Actually, let me see. Yeah, oh yeah, it's gone. Web archive. Okay, so this wasn't the one that we went over. I'm not sure we even got to speciation. I'm trying to remember the one. Did we do genetic drift? Oh, this might. Let's see. Because there was one that we had stopped at for like 5 minutes.
I have a question. Can you just pick one of these pages and read it in a Ronnie voice for a moment?
Not a darn thing. Why? Well, you see, the claim for evolution is that with time, these mechanisms help to produce the diversity of life.
Okay, Drake, that's what he's doing. He goes to his website and then just reads shit, and that's why you can't derail him from a script.
Oh, sorry, dude. What happened was I was using the Wayback Machine to try to find my old Godzilla site. Boy, I found something.
Oh, you found it.
Well, I think I found it after I closed it down. Sorry, everybody.
It's all right.
No problem. No problem, Heavy. And your Godzilla site is probably more accurate for evolution, anyways, than Ronnie's.
Oh man,
I had a dinosaur site one time.
I'm trying to find. There was one page that had comments at the bottom, and that's when because the comments are funny. Of course, they're everyone from G Plus, obviously, but one of them was Jade, and she was actually offering. Yeah, I guess after a while, the links that he was using for it may have been some kind of like widget or something.
Yeah.
It's probably no longer working, so that's more than likely why this thing is popping up here. But yeah, this was the extent. I mean, for those of you who didn't watch it, that's definitely not how you spell.
What is he hoping to achieve by doing this?
He wanted to. I believe that he wanted to make this like a resource, like a one-stop shop for his fellow, creatards on Google Plus. I think that's what the original goal was. But the second Sam and I got a hold of it and started like reading this stuff out and trying to understand what the fuck he was saying,
the jig is up.
Yeah, like he got so mad by us like picking this thing apart, which is like, okay, well, if he had fucked up, instead of saying phyla, if he would have said a genus or something like that, what, not a big deal. But some of it was terrible, which makes me think that some of the stuff that I remember is not on here. It has definitely changed over the last few months. So he might have went back and corrected some of the spelling. He might have went back and then just deleted shit. But that'd be good for him. But one of the main issues is that some of the stuff you can't even read because we weren't just shitting on him, just because it was funny. Like this here, I can't even read this. Like this is, if you want this to be a resource, then why would you put a dark background and then black letters, right? So it's just it's stuff like that.
Why would you use the image that way? You're right.
It's really weird.
This is like so 90s website.
And that's what I actually consistently said. And I compared it to a GeoCities website because that's exactly what it looks like. Oh,
yeah. I've seen some GeoCity websites back in the days that were actually put together quite well, but then there were those that were just fucking horrible.
Oh yeah, like the vast majority of them were terrible, and I had one, and I fully admit that I had no fucking clue what I was doing. I was experimenting with stuff, but one of the things that I quickly did was I would go and send the link out to folks I know, like classmates, and I say, you know what, give me some feedback. And one of the things that we ended up telling Ronnie is that you should have kind of ran this past your Christian brothers to see what they thought about it, and like ask them for honest, like
Yeah, but all
legitimate.
they're gonna do is clap and say good job, good job, good job, and that's their honest feedback, because anything else is criticism, and you can't criticize your Christian brother.
Yeah, and Ronnie is not really good with taking criticism at all. So I can definitely see how that's a hang up for him, because this part's easy. Like, all right, just
Yeah.
put some Bible verses, put a few words in there that you think are important, like this shit here, and it's fine.
Oh
But
wait, really? Was he going on with the whole Deuteronomy? Does Deuteronomy allow rape?
yeah, that's one of the pages. Contradictions in the Bible, historical evidence for Jesus and rape. That's
And contradictions in the Bible. The page is going to be blank. Oh wow!
there's some stuff here. I'm not sure where he's getting his
Well, obviously Ken Hovind.
Oh, excuse me. Never mind. It came up. Ken Hovind. Who is this down here? James Knox. Okay, so Ken Hovind, James Knox. So yeah, his widget down here fucking broke.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate because they had some funny comments down there.
Yeah.
I should take
So
pictures
my
of
question is, what does Ronnie's parents think of him doing this?
I don't know. I think as long as he's not eating out of the trash can again, I think they're happy.
Wait, you said eating out of the trash can again?
I think they really don't mind, but it's like, see, that one doesn't work. He had some videos on here though. That link used to work if I remember correctly. This one was blank. Yeah, because he was adding more. Yeah, it was. I think it was
Islam. This link is intentionally left blank.
Yeah, okay, like this is one of the legitimate complaints. It's like, Ronnie, I literally cannot read this. Like, come the fuck on. He had to have looked at this. There's this what really makes me think that he doesn't he has some type of like mental disorder or
Oh, wait a second.
is
When
slow.
you set up a page like this, you would probably do all your text, and black would be the default color.
Yes, it is.
And then you insert an image.
Yeah.
Okay. So you do those two steps, and then go to page 2.
No, you go to preview. Before you save it, there's a preview.
Allow me to explain though. Normal people take a moment and stop and look at the preview.
That's right. That is.
And then go, oh, I'm stupid. I should make the text white.
Like, it's really strange that he didn't know. Like, you literally, like, there is if you don't take away anything from what Sam and I said or did as far as criticizing his page, it's like, this is just obvious. Like, come the fuck on, dude. But again, for those of you who did not see it, someone had mentioned that the fact that he picked Freetzy, I guess that's how you say that, Freetzy, the fact that he picked that domain makes it very vulnerable to hacking. So, of course, Ronnie went, oh, someone hacked my website and someone put in a bunch of misspellings. I can't make this shit up.
Yeah, right.
That's why
that's the great hack of the internet of what, like 2011.
Yes.
Breaking into Freetzy sites and inserting spelling mistakes.
Yes, because that
gets you lulls and internets. Yeah.
I was just like, when I think it might have been Kaiser Cube. I think Kaiser Cube said it to be funny, but
somebody must have hacked their website.
But he took it seriously. But it's like this. This is what I'm saying. He knows he's full of shit. Right? He knows he's lying. He knows that didn't happen. He knows that he can't type for shit. He's never been able to type for shit. He's never been able to fucking use a goddamn spell check. So when he makes a website, like, of course it's going to have a bunch of fucking spelling errors. Like, it's not a huge surprise. Like, me and Sam knew this even before we had went through the website. We knew to expect that. Yeah. But instead, he insisted that people hacked it and then sabotaged it, and that's why it looks like that. And then, so he had to take it down. Like, no, like, come on, dude. Just that's what really killed me. Like, that aftermath is funny as hell. Let's see. like there's a heading. Okay, there's a heading there.
Oh, there's the heading.
Yeah, there it
See
is.
that there.
It's like
I
a
was kind
fucking
of wondering what page I was on.
like.
Yeah, I was
jeez.
looking at this, and you were talking about there's something there, and you could barely read it. And then I finally saw where you
Oh no,
highlighted
I
something.
know what
I'm
it
like,
is,
oh.
Drag. Drag, you don't have the magic scrying stone in order to be able to read the website.
Ah, there you go. That's what it
why.
was.
Because you're not one of the elect, and that's why this text looks the way it does.
I think this is a page that was designed to counter Bionic Dance's position.
Oh, good, Ronnie. Good, thank you.
I think that's what this page
Don't
was
touch
for.
that page.
Like I'm not sure if it mentions rocks. Let me see. Does it? Yes, the claim is we are all born atheists, which is silly because a baby lacked the ability to be able to process this type of information. If this is the direction one would like to take, because something cannot then my keyboard. What? Wait, something cannot think then my keyboard is an atheist as well.
Yeah, the rocks are atheists.
Yeah, okay, that's yeah, it's close enough. The bottom line is that we are all a product of our environment. We grow, we all learn and think about the info taught to as a child. Our real default position is ignorance. Granted, I understand atheists have been fighting that title for a while, but there is a clear distinction between a child without knowledge, still unable to even conceive the question, yet grown men and women holding to a philosophical position, being able to. This is a long fucking run-on sentence. Goddamn, being able to determine if the evidence given is sufficient enough to accept or not to accept.
Yeah. If
What?
sufficient to accept or not to accept. It's just the last accept is kind of put in the middle because he's using that sender justification on his margins.
I think he means ACCEPT.
Like I said, do not criticize this page because he is arguing against Bionic Dance. He is arguing against his intellectual equal.
Yeah, just oh my goodness. So I can put the link to let me put it out here so you guys can read this shit. So when people wonder, I can't do it. Well, let me put it out here in the fucking description then. It just said fuck you.
What said fuck you?
I can't put this link out in the live chat.
Really?
It's just I can't. It won't let me.
Because it's a link. Yeah, the live chat doesn't like it.
It's like that's shitty.
Yeah, people.
Okay. Actually, let me put Lundy's channel there first. People can go to Mr. Thomas Lundy's because he's declined to join us. By the way, folks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it has to do with him being a bitch. I'm just assuming.
Now, what was his reason? Did he give a reason why he declined to join?
Well, he insisted that evidence was being evasive, so he expects evasiveness when he comes in the hangout. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he's being a bitch. I was gonna say that if all he did say, like, he had to go to work or family stuff or whatever, that would be fine.
Yeah, that's a legitimate excuse, right? I'm not
even if he lied about it, it would still be fine. But no,
sounds like he was projecting, don't you think?
Yeah.
If anyone's going to be evasive, it'd be him.
Let me try this link. Oh, that one didn't work any. Okay, so True's old website is in the description. Lundy's channel is in the description as well. So just so you guys know. Let me see if I can get rid of that. Oh my goodness. So let me go back. I've missed this website. Hold on. What was the title of this page? Okay. Really understanding who has the burden of proof. Okay, so that's the name, that's the title of this particular page. All right, let's see. Atheists usually declare burden of proof is on the one making the claim, and this is true. The one, that could be just a period there. The one making the claim does have the burden of proof, but it is not true that this means atheists are in some sort of position of authority to dictate what evidence is valid or invalid by their subjective terms. The deception here is a semantic game atheists like to play by asserting atheism is defined as a lack of belief in a god or gods, and that is all. So he then continues, oh, this is actually known as the fallacy of composition. And the fallacy of composition is when someone declares something true of the whole from the fact that it is true in some part of the whole. No period, but whatever. So if you guys are curious as to...
So what is the fallacy of citing documents on your own hard drive?
That's the fallacy of sucking one's own dick. The fun thing here is that you get to see what true means by this if you go to Xbox Fiend's channel and you go watch his debate with Ned, Negation of P. And he actually kind of elaborates on what he means by this. Let's just get something straight now. True doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. And so Ned literally grants him everything, even though what the issue is here is that True wants to define atheists outside of what it actually means. He wants people to accept his definition, and he's upset. And so the fact that he calls it a semantics game is that you won't go into the box that he wants you to go into, because if you add on more to it than that, then you're required to substantiate more. And that's where he feels that he can attack, because he can't really attack someone saying, well, I just lack a belief. That's no fun. He needs you to go a step further. And so that's anytime he says semantics, you can almost rest assured that it's something he doesn't understand. And so if it involves words that he especially doesn't understand, it's a semantics game. Let's see. There are many other parts of this whole atheism, such as the doctrine that there is no God, belief there is no God, as well as denial there is no God. These definitions are found in many dictionaries. So, yeah, Sub-Zero's right. Ned grants him everything, and then that's just Ned does that. Literally grants him everything. And so, what you'll hear True do is that he will argue these three definitions, and Ned will go, okay, cool, fine, I accept it. Now explain your part. And so True will go back and restate it and keep restating it. And he actually just ends up getting pissed because Ned keeps granting it to him. Ned won't fight him at all. And it's actually a hilarious tactic that it really shows you that True doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about at all.
Yeah, I think Xbox uses that tactic sometimes too. Yeah. He grants some stuff, and then, well, you know, and then they can't go no further. It's like they're stumped. You know, he grants all the stuff, or like you're talking about Ned doing, and they're just like, what do I say next? You know.
Well, it's a one-trick pony, right? That's why I still need to do the live screening of the debate that he had with Steve, because Steve came over prepared. Yeah. Yeah. When
wait, you say Steve came over prepared, so he had a PowerPoint?
Yes. You cheated.
Yeah. Steve came over prepared. He had an opening statement.
Bingo.
If you want to call it that.
Oh, Ronnie didn't have an opening. He went opening statement, rebuttal. No.
Rebuttal solution?
Yeah, not even that.
Ooh, got it. I can get to that main page on the link that you gave, but it won't take me no further. I click on the other links, you know, on the web.
Hold on.
And it won't do anything. It says doesn't have that page archived.
Okay. So where are you at this page, Heavy?
Oh, that's what you're using. Okay, I was clicking on the actual links on the website page.
Okay, you have to click on the right one. So when you get to this page, scroll down, and for those of you, going down here, there are different pages, but the one that I usually start from, I think, is the one that says chat/chat.html. I want it, yeah. So go to chat.html. You'll get to an actual page, and then go to home. Because now that you're in the website, you don't have to fuck around with the other links. So let me go back and show you. So where is it? There's chat. Okay, so it's right here. So that didn't work. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's the 11th link down from the top.
Got inner channel name.
Yep. So just from there, you can go to the top left-hand corner and just hit home, and then just start from there, and then scroll through the website from there.
Oh, gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah, I've learned how to do that because I had old websites that I was trying to figure out and like kind of reverse obtain, because there would be websites that would be taken down and you could get a link to one of the pages, and so from that link you could kind of work your way back and go to the home page even though it's not accessible through the conventional means. So back surfing. Okay, I didn't know it had a name. Back surfing.
It seemed like there was a channel someone had posted. I mean, not channel, website someone had posted, and we click on the link and just took you to a white blank page, pretty much. But then I did some further searching and found, like you said, you find one of the other pages, but this was an active website. And then you get taken to that. It was something about scientific proof of God. And it was all these bad arguments we've heard for years. That's all it was. Like I found a fifth page or something, and then that had links to the other ones. Why does he have rape in there?
It's their go-to topic.
Oh. I thought, okay, never mind. I'm thinking about something else.
If I can get into the atheist experience, I'll call it and troll a little bit. I'll try to. Let me see. Let me actually close this. All right, so you folks have the link if you guys want to go and explore Ronnie's glory days. I still want to actually.
I'm gonna save that for shits and giggles.
Oh, that's really why I have it there. Well, that, and I go to the I go to the inner solipsism of solipsism. I go to that video. Anytime I'm having a shitty day, you just go to that.
The inner solipsism of solipsism.
Like you really can't get, like, there's nothing anybody can say after that. It's like you. Oh man, the only thing better I wish I had easier access to is the thing with Brenda when he was trying to explain pi. God, fuck, what was that?
Oh, the circumference of the diameter of pi.
Yes. I'm talking about the Alex Botten video. Yes, you go to Alex Botten's channel to find his chat with True Empiricism, and you just go to about halfway in, and you'll catch it. It's somewhere about halfway in. But the one with Brenda, I keep forgetting whose channel it's on and where it's at. But that one's a good one. There's another one.
Someone has got to start collecting this stuff of Ronnie and start making a soundboard. Yeah,
I'm surprised no one's done it.
And you're like I understand it takes work, and you got to comb through a lot of crap, download the video, find the clip, but just someone's just got to start doing it.
Oh yeah, part of me kind of wish Ronnie would go, you know what, that's stupid drag. I'm tired of him talking shit, and like he'd just make a compilation of me saying stupid stuff, like completely out of context, and like a compilation of me
it's
saying
true.
Stupid shit.
Everybody does say stupid shit. It's just how much stupid shit does someone say, or rather, how stupid is the shit they say?
That's what makes it funny.
Like, yeah, Drake, you may say stupid things only because they're out of context. You don't say the circumference of the diameter of pi. Like, that means nothing. There's never been a context for this.
Did I tell you I let my calculus professor listen to that?
Yeah.
That wow, because he was actually going to join the Great Debate. He was actually going to sign up for Google. What's going on, MP?
Then you showed him that, and he realized, no, I better run.
Yeah, yeah. He's like, no, I can't do this. I don't. He would not be able to be nice. Like that's pretty much what I'm paraphrasing, but he would not.
Did you not tell him that you don't have to be nice?
I did tell him that, but then he said he would end up saying something that would jeopardize his job as a teacher. So I said, okay.
All right, yeah, okay.
And I said, all right,
Fair
all
enough.
right.
Fair enough.
Yeah, you got to be careful, unfortunately.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because it's like,
AMP.
man.
What happened to Antonio's hangout? He deleted his hangout, huh?
So I heard True had one earlier today. Did Antonio have one?
I know he had one yesterday, the one where it blew up with Darwin's knock kick. I think he kicked me out, and then there was like this huge discussion about Darwin's kicking people out, and then but I didn't see it up. I think he deleted it.
Oh, of course they did. When they had to scold Daddy, and they had to bring Daddy into a corner. They're not going to keep that public. But I did hear that he got mad and kicked you out.
What happens is Darwin's deity is so funny. It's sad because I know he's probably like this little old man sitting in his house, with a great mic and just talking crap. But he starts the hangout and he tells everybody, "Hey, listen, we're going to give everybody 30 seconds uninterrupted speaking time." And
I thought it was Antonio's channel.
Preferably, it isn't Antonio's channel, but Darwin's has laid out the rules: 30 seconds uninterrupted time, and 60 seconds preferably. So the first 30 seconds mandatory. You get to speak, but then after 60 seconds, if it's gentleman's time, So they give me the mic and literally they say, "MP, you have the floor." So I start my conversation off. I say, anytime you refute Darwin's points, he'll wind up booting you. And I said, I will probably get booted on this particular point. Then I said, well, my point is, and then he muted me and then booted me. And that's when all hell broke loose.
Wow. You got that far. You got as far as actually stating that you have a point, and that was it.
That was it. It was the boot.
That's
and then I'm like, what happened to the fucking 30 seconds? He's like, oh, well, you attacked me. I said, I didn't, what are you talking about? I said, I bet you I'll be mooted and booted within the first, before I get to say what I'm going to say. And I said, watch, it will probably happen. Now let me get to my point. And he muted me and he booted me right on cue. It couldn't have been a better representation of how bad this guy treats people. And the worst part about it is that the one thing I will say that's great is to show that they have some integrity. Like Antonio, I've been to many of his hangouts, and he even said, like, come on, you're being ridiculous now. And then even Veckel stood up and spoken. They were all in there. They kept telling him, you're wrong. You shouldn't have booted him. You were wrong. So it's good to see that even though we disagree on the theology, that these guys have some personal integrity.
I'd just like to point something out. For all the years I've seen people going after someone like Nephilim Free, he never muted and booted somebody. Unless, like, you had to really do something for him to throw you out of anything that he ever posted. But again, you really had to do shit, like really be insulting.
Like he would argue with you. Like you could call him a fucking drunk, and he would sit there and argue with you though. But
he would sit there and take it. He would not throw you out for calling him a drunk.
Yeah, that's part of the reasons why I don't
Mind really you, the flip side is I got blocked on YouTube by him for defending him.
He's not the brightest dude in the world. Nephilim Free will lie too. Like, okay, like if he's stuck, he will just lie. Like but you have to kind of push him over. You have to push him to the corner.
And you really have to give him props. There was some drama with I don't know exactly what transpired, but the story is that he was hitting on some lady in a chat room somewhere, and she was quite young, or at least just young enough not to touch. And Nephi said, no, those screenshots are all like, they're all done with MS Paint. Well, then the whole ruckus goes, ha ha ha, you can't do this with MS Paint. And sure enough, he makes a video and shows you how to do it. Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
Even sort of like how to take the letter, you add because the background isn't a pure white, it's kind of little dots of grays. And then he shows how you use the pin tool and pick the dots and copy paste the letters and change them. And it's like, yeah, that's how you do it with MS Paint. And he's like, sorry. Nephew wins.
It's like, all right, well,
Hands down, he wins.
point proven.
And
That's
the
funny.
people that were accusing him were like, "Sorry, guys, the jig's up."
Fuck with nephew about stuff that he actually does. Like that. That's why it's I fuck with Tommy, fuck with some of these other guys about stuff that they actually do. I don't need to fabricate stuff. That's going too far, way too far. I was hoping Peter Balagon was coming in here because he was the one. He was going to learn me some physics. I was waiting on that because he had been talking to Steve like a few days ago, and it was just I don't even know how to describe like what. Okay, is he? Actually, what? I think I'm going to end my hangout because I think Steve's about to start up his with Holy Kool-Aid.
Okay.
Probably going to go touch myself and then go join that hangout. And so there's 35 people watching. Y'all have nothing to do with your lives. That's cool. Steve's channel is about to start up. Let me make sure first. Hold on. Let me make sure he has the thingy. Fucking shit. The watch link. Yeah, that thing. Make sure he has that up first. Let me, Steve McCrack.
I'm gonna drop out here, drag.
It looks like Holy Kool-Aid is hosting it.
Oh shit! Holy Kool-Aid's hosting it.
It's what it
It's
looks.
Holy Kool-Aid's channel.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So let me find Holy Kool-Aid's channel.
No, Steve put the link in the side chat. I think he's gonna put the watch link in there too.
Okay.
He's got the Hangout link.
Yeah, that's the join link for the whatchamacallem.
Well, Drag, thanks for the invite. Too bad I was only here for 5 seconds, but it's always fun because I know when True comes back on and starts talking his crap, it's funny. Did you guys see the end of the one where he, I don't know if he got kicked out or he
Somebody
like
say he got
out?
sniped today. No, somebody say he got sniped today.
Oh, he actually got sniped because I saw it, like he just dropped out and G-Man was like all alone and he was like, "I'll be right back," and that was the end of the hangout. But that's messed up if they sniped him.
Well, we keep telling the dude, and he don't fucking listen. It's like, dude, you done already got your fucking hangout or one of your one of your channels suspended because it got porn bombed. Quit putting your fucking link out, and he keeps doing it. Like that's why I really wonder if he has like some kind of like learning deficiency, because a normal fucking person would go, let me protect my other channel so I don't get permanently fucking stuffed, but he doesn't. He just doesn't learn. I don't.
But that's probably why he had on his other channel, because he probably was like, even if I get porn bombed, then the secondary channel will be messed up, not his main channel.
Yeah, well, I thought his main channel is the one that can't have hangouts. It's here.
Oh, his main channel can't have hangouts. Oh,
yeah, I want to say his main channel can't do hangouts because it got porn bombed. So now he's on True Talk because that's the only one he can have hangouts on. I want to say that's what the case is. But Steve's going to be going live in about 30 minutes. I'm going to be joining that. You coming over, MP?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay. All right, I'm going to end this. Unfortunately, Thomas Lundy didn't fucking show up. Hey, Peter, we're about to end this. I'll holler at you later. Trust me, we can chat later. So
Peter, you got that Peter, I got that $5 million for you. So get ready. Get your knee pads ready.
You know what I told you to do with that, right? You can go hang yourself.
I don't know what you're doing for $5 million, but shit, sign me up. Shit, all this fucking moving I'm doing, my ass is gonna be broke. I mean, broke. But anyway, all right. Thank y'all for watching. Yeah.